2, 1. What's going on, motherfuckers? Welcome to the Crocs on Hot Pocket show. Today is Sunday, December 14th. December 4th. It's December 4th. God damn it. It is December 4th, 2016. This is episode number 14. Here with me today is SaltySam, SpeedDemon, MrFrotyTwo, and the BadBadRobot. But before we get into introducing our guests, just go over a couple pre-show announcements. First of all, as always, chat participation commands. You can use the exclamation point question or exclamation point answer commands to interact with the show. We will be doing a Q&A at the end of the show where we read off everyone's questions. If you're not able to catch the show live, there are audio and video versions of the show uploaded the following day to both YouTube and podcast format if you are an audio listener. In addition to that, if you guys want to get into Discord and help supply news articles for the show that we'd like to discuss, there is a news channel in the Naaackers Discord, and one of my guys here will throw a link in chat for that. And that's pretty much it for the notes.
42.
Actually, and before we get into that as well, just a quick announcement that the GSN Extra Life 2016 has officially come to a close. As a team, we raised $2,626 in 30 days. So, round of applause. Absolutely fantastic. We want to give a big thank you to everybody that helped support the show this year. The whole charity event as a whole. An even bigger thank you to Mr. BadBadRobot and SaltySam here for streaming for Extra Life all month long. Again, congrats. SaltySam, second year in a row, raised the most amount of money for Extra Life without even trying. Just snatched it right from under us.
Without even trying.
Before any of us even started streaming for the event, he's like, guys, I raised $500 and
$600.
And then we shaved his beard live at the charity event, which was fantastic. Salty was so cold outside, he was shivering.
It was bad.
And
well, I didn't want to get all my clothes covered in fucking hair either.
Yeah, oh, gross.
So we just left all the hair in a pile on Mythologic's front lawn.
It's just like a tumbleweed tumbling through Michigan right now.
It was like that fucking big, just a big ball of hair.
It was huge. Huge.
It's gonna find its way back to you.
Huge.
And speaking of Mythologic, we want to give a huge shout out to Mythologic and Digital Ops. Mythologic is a company in Michigan that builds custom computers, laptops, and desktops, and they are fucking awesome. You guys should check them out. And Digital Ops is the LAN center that is a sister company of Mythologic, where they let us play for free for 2 days straight. So huge shout out to them. We cannot thank them enough. Our next charity event.
Not only that, I think we were forgetting. So we went to go pay them because we had an agreement beforehand. We're like, hey, we're gonna give you this much money for letting us be here for 2 days straight. And I was like, all right, tell me where to send payment. And he's like, no, that's our donation to the charity event. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
It was insane. So $500 from.
It was like 1 o'clock in the morning on the last day we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it just it blew our minds. So fantastic.
Last thing we expected. So it just goes to show how fucking awesome those guys are. We greatly appreciate their generosity. They have always been good to us. They have always accommodated us accordingly. So we cannot thank them enough. The next charity event that GSN Gaming will be participating in is St. Jude Play Live in 2017. That usually comes in around March and is a month long. And we hope to break the $10,000 milestone for money raised for charity. So again, to anybody in relation to GSN, our Twitch communities, thank you so much for supporting us during these times. You have changed lives. So I just hope you know that.
Yep.
All right, let's move right along to our introductions. Who are you? Where can we find you online? SaltySam, let's start with you.
My name is SaltySam. You can find me in the GSN Discord and on the forums, along with the SaltySam on Twitch and Twitter, and then Salty All Day on Snapchat.
Hi, I'm SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I'm MrFrotyTwo on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch, and I'm also MrFrotyTwo TV on Twitter.
I'm the BadBadRobot. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Snapchat at the BadBadRobot.
Hello, my name is Naaackers. You can find me on this channel and also on Twitter and Snapchat at Naaackers with 3 A's. All right, so what the fuck are we drinking tonight, boys?
Well, as some of people have seen, shitty old Bud Light get the day started. I only have one good beer left in the house, and
You might as well be drinking sweet tea, honestly, at that point.
Well, fuck
Yeah.
you, man. Fuck
Sweet tea
you.
has more flavor than your Bud Light.
hey man, like I said earlier, I can drink 20 Bud Lights on stream and not get plastered. I can drink like 3 of these motherfuckers, and I'm ready to
Yeah.
fucking dance and shit.
Yeah, that's what
But I do have the Truth Imperial IPA, and it is poured in a Mighty Mug Pilsner glass.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
you got one. Yo, Mighty Mug represent. Suction cup all day.
Mine's being washed.
Did you spill it? Did you manage to spill your Mighty Mug?
I have knocked it over once, but that's because I was trying to slap the shit out of it, and it just toppled over. Like, you want to see how far you can push it. I
You
just,
can push it pretty far.
yeah, you can. I mean, you can slap. There's a video of a guy with a 2x4, and he is smashing the cup, and it does not fucking move.
I mean, I feel like these glasses, they're not as good as the mug, like the coffee mug. You really have to have beer in them. If they don't have, like, if it's lower than this, you're knocking that bitch over all day.
Yep. All done.
All day. Day.
And I am drinking the
Yeah.
drink for champions, which is out now, but it was sweet tea.
Fucking air.
Speed always finishes his urine before the show starts.
Would sweet tea be good, like mixed with like vodka or something? I
No.
feel. Are you sure?
It'd probably make it taste like sour tea.
Whiskey in that shit.
No,
Yeah,
no,
sour
you
tea
don't.
doesn't sound good.
You put whiskey in tea.
Yeah.
Whiskey and tea.
I've
Brown on
had
brown.
just like sweet tea and something else, and it was, yeah.
You can't drink it with anything else, I don't think.
You just can't put as much sugar in it because it just give you a fucking stomachache.
It's too tight. It's too much.
It's like drinking Smirnoffs.
Mmm.
I'm
What's
drinking. I was gonna say I'm drinking a white and gold, not to be mistaken with black and blue. For some of you that don't know, that's the controversial dress from forever ago. I don't know where it's from. It says proudly. I actually don't.
Are you
I
talking
don't
about
think that's what they're
the
laughing at.
dress photo on Twitter?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, it's black.
Yeah.
No, it's blue.
Yeah, well, that's the first thing I saw when I looked at this. I was like, white and gold. I'm like, oh, because I thought it was white and gold when I looked at that thing. So I was like, I
Huh.
like this. I'm gonna buy this. I have no idea where that is. It might be backwards. It says Quesnel, proudly brewed in Quesnel.
Right next to
Yep.
Sycamoose.
Probably.
That dress photo legitimately caused an argument between me and my ex-girlfriend because she showed
too.
me the fucking white and gold dress and then tried to tell me that it had changed. I'm like, you fucking showed me white and gold. Do not fuck. I know you're trying to fuck with me. I will not stand for it. And we argued for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
we didn't argue, but we argued that shit until we were
There
blue
was-
in the face.
There was a lot of people up here too that were the same way. People lost their fucking minds over that thing.
Yep.
Like, so many people came up to me, and I was just like, I don't fucking care what color the dress. Fuck you.
Hold the fuck up.
I don't have
I just-
time for your bullshit.
I didn't really care either, but the part that really got to me was the fact that like I could show it to one person and like it was somebody that had no idea what that whole thing was. They hadn't heard of that whole controversy yet. And I showed it to them and they're like, that's black and blue. And I'm like, how are you seeing that?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And it's just like it's part of your brain, the way it works. It just blew my mind how that actually is a thing.
Yeah. Crazy. So I am drinking tonight out of a solo cup, straight whiskey, just Seagram's whiskey on the rocks.
You're a rebel with the blue solo cup.
Yeah.
I bought them for the LAN party, and like, I think out of 50 that we got, like 5 were used because we just got, cans of pop or whatever. So I have 3 of these bags of candy.
Oh my god.
200 pieces each. I've got 20 bags of chips. I've got blue solo cups. I have so much shit from the LAN party. Nobody took anything, which is fine with me. I mean, I'll eat it eventually, but that's why I got the blue solo cups.
Okay.
I'm hoping I don't knock it over.
Don't pull a Naaackers.
Nope.
Salty melts,
what I'm
Nacker spills.
That's right. I burn PCs
And I
to the ground.
fry them. I am drinking a Final Absolution by Dragon Mead.
Oh, shit. What up?
It's yummy.
That's a fantastic beer. Very light, high alcohol content.
Yeah.
12%?
We'll fuck you up real quick. 11 or 10? I don't think it was... Because I remember trying to say it was 13%, and then I checked and it was corrected.
Yeah, I can drink one of those and be, white boy moves.
I know it's at least 10. But, yeah. This is a brewery that's located in Michigan. Really fucking good beer. Like, a really good beer. So if you guys see this Final Absolution, get it.
So good. Very expensive, though.
Yeah, it was...
Is it 4? Did you get four bottles or 6?
Yeah, so it was $12 for 4 bottles.
Yep.
Tell me!
The one I'm reading says 10.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
On beeradvocate.com says 10%.
Okay. I trust them.
Good ratings.
Okay. Moving right along to non-gaming stuff. So, non-gaming related, what have you guys been up to lately? SaltySam?
I have been kind of going overboard on home automation. Just a little bit. So, it was actually my fiance had talked to me about maybe getting one of the Echoes, the Amazon Echo for the house, so that you can do voice commands. It's kind of like the Google Assistant, but it's been out for 2 years, so it's already paired with like Philips Hue, the Logitech Harmony remotes, pretty much anything that can be controlled by Wi-Fi in combination with the Harmony and the Echo can be controlled by voice. So I got the Harmony Elite controller, which is, I think, their top tier remote for your entertainment system, but it can control Wi-Fi plugs and Wi-Fi light bulbs.
Wow.
And then that came with the Harmony Hub, which is a Wi-Fi hub that sits on my TV stand. And then I got the Amazon Echo like 2 days ago. It came in the mail, set that up, and then you can use an app on your phone to program the Harmony, and then an app to program Alexa. And then there's another third app that I use that's called IFTTT. If this, then that.
Yeah.
It's a website that you can use to do like automated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do automatic backups of photos to a Dropbox folder or stupid shit like that. But you can also use it to trigger commands through Alexa. So
Cool.
I can walk out into my living room right now. Alexa, turn on TV. Turns the TV on, right input, AV receiver on, right input, cable box, or the Fire TV, or the fucking PS4, whatever the fuck I want. And I don't have any of the lights yet, but once I do that, you can actually set scenes through Logitech. So like I could say relax, and it'll dim the lights, it'll change the colors of the lights, it'll fucking do whatever the fuck you want.
Netflix and chill. Lights go down.
Yeah,
Marvin
it's
Gaye
off.
comes
Sexy
on.
music on.
Alexa, get that ass sucked.
I've tried a couple things. She doesn't really fucking respond too well to being insulted. I was like, hey, yo, bitch. But other than that, like, literally all I want to get after Christmas is, like, replace every light bulb, every fucking thing in my house with either the Philips Hue bulbs, or there's another company out there called LifeX that makes just white, regular Wi-Fi enabled bulbs that don't require a hub. So, like, I could put the bulbs wherever the fuck I want in my house, set them up through Alexa in a group, and then I can just say, turn off living room lights, and all the lights go off.
Ooh.
Or Alexa,
Cool.
good night, and it shuts everything down in the whole fucking house. Like you can set your thermostats to it. You can set Wi-Fi enabled locks to it. Pretty much whatever the fuck you want.
That's so cool. I can't wait until everything is fucking connected. Just,
I mean, there's a lot more out there than I thought was there until I started looking. And you can replace the outlets. GE makes Wi-Fi enabled outlets that you can just replace every outlet in your house, and it'll control them separately and everything.
yep.
Jeez.
So that's what I'm getting into. And then I also got my new monitors this week, and I'm going to throw a link in chat.
Yes, please.
To a Twitter status of a shitty picture. So I got my new monitors, 3 LG 24-inch 144 hertz monitors, and the Vivo triple mount stand. That was like right after I hung them up. So I still haven't cleaned shit in this office. I still have a shelf I have to mount up here. Lighting I have to figure out. But
Looks so good.
Looks real good.
Yeah.
so, in other words, I basically blew all my Christmas money on myself. So I'm going to be charging everything on credit cards this year.
Christmas came early for Salty.
Well, it's like the best fucking sales are when it's Christmas time.
Yep.
So fuck it. I'm buying a bunch of shit for myself too. I've got another thing coming in. I got Bluetooth, like sound, I don't know what, protective earmuffs coming in. So when I'm working in my shop or out mowing the grass and shit, I can have Bluetooth audio.
Ooh, Salty's just going ham.
Fuck it.
It's about time Salty got to spend some money on himself.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. You've been a good dad. Dad gets to treat himself, okay?
Yep.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about those Wi-Fi enabled outlets, and I was like, I'm gonna buy enough to like fit all over my parents' house, and I'm just gonna come over and fuck with them. When I'm over, I'm just gonna sit there and start turning stuff off.
I already do that in my house because you can control the Alexa from anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's on my fucking
Jesus.
phone.
Oh, you can
So I'm
be
just,
like at your
set
house.
up new activities on my Harmony app and sync it to the remote without anybody knowing. I'm just like, change the channel. Fuck you.
Alexa.
I feel like sitting in my bedroom and I hear
Scare
my
the
girlfriend. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Scare shit out of girlfriend so she'll sleep with me.
Alexa, get my wife in the mood. Put my son to sleep.
You just set like cues to where like if there's a certain thing that your wife says like, Salty, will you do the dishes, please? As soon as Alexa hears that, just blast, we're not gonna take it. Flash all the lights.
Police coming straight from the elevator.
Or if the door gets opened after 3 a.m., as soon as you walk in the house, Alexa's all, let me smell your dick. Where you been?
Yeah, I also have light switches. Yeah, I saw light switches too. Wemo makes everything, and then there's a bunch of companies. GE makes a bunch of shit. Nest, which is partially owned by the company I work for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they own everything. They own the EVgo charging stations for battery-powered cars and shit. They own all that shit.
I want a Nest thermostat, but because I don't have central air, it would only be able to be used during the wintertime to control my furnace, and I feel like it's just not $250 I want to spend to only be able to use for half of the year, even though it'd look really cool.
I mean, without central air, I mean, you still have vents and shit, right?
Yeah,
or is
but
it just radiant heat?
yeah, it's only heat. So I mean, like, it would only be on when my furnace is on, and my furnace is off for the entire summer. It's spring and summer, obviously. So, but they're cool as fuck.
There's other companies out there that make Wi-Fi enabled ones that are half as the price because there's Nest ones. I can get them through my company for $100, but they cost $300.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Wow.
Yep.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Vans.
That's a nice discount.
Vans just got Philips Hue. One of my local friends just got Philips Hue, and another local friend saw that other friend get Philips Hue, and they're like, okay, now I want those.
Well, there was a great deal for it on Cyber Monday.
That was
I feel
$69 at fucking
cheapest I've
Best
ever
Buy.
seen it. Yeah, super cheap, super cheap.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I want to get them, but I don't want to get them for every room in the house. Like, I'll get them for my office, I'll get them for like the living room, but
The
I don't
bang
need them in the
sanctum.
fucking bathroom. I don't need them in the laundry room. I can just get LifeX bulbs, and they don't require the hub.
You
They
don't.
also make RGB shit.
You don't want to poop in a dimly lit sunset? No.
No,
Oh.
I'm just get in, get the fuck out kind of guy.
You just aim at the toilet from the door. What's up? I'm done.
Nobody got time for that.
Alexa, wipe my ass.
Yes, sir.
Salty, I don't think you've ever had so much non-work related stuff. This is exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's like the most exciting week of my life.
Yeah.
Minus 16 months ago.
When you're a child.
Yes. Nice save. By the way, holy shit, you have like already kind of a beard going. Like, has it really been that long? Has it been a month?
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
more than a month?
Exactly
Just-
a month.
just
Yeah.
about a month.
It was just a week we skipped for the land, and then we did 2 weeks in a row, and then we took last week off, and here we are. It's been 1 month.
Good
Yeah,
shit.
time flies. Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking that it's been over a month since you've been on the show, Rowide, it's just like, mind
I know.
fuck.
I was gone for a while. My bad.
Best
Sorry,
shows
guys.
ever. Was when
I
he
won't
was
do
around.
it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, wow, these shows are gonna be top notch while I'm gone. And I still tried to watch. I listened to the pod episode 12 while I was on a plane, downloaded it and fell asleep, but it was the red eye. So
Oh, that's
Oh.
Thanks, Dick.
so I will re-listen to it, but yeah.
Either way, I'm gonna put a link in chat to those 3M earmuffs that I got. They're on sale on Northern Tool for $70. They're normally $100.
Holy crap, that's like weed whacking or like mowing your lawn headset. Yeah,
Or working in the shop. Like,
I mean, the
the
picture.
garage has like all the saws and shit. Anything you do outside, take it from somebody that works in a place where it's fucking loud as balls.
I would get those.
Everybody
just,
in that bitch is deaf as fuck.
Yeah, I would
So
get those just
I'm
to cancel
not
out my
trying
life.
to be that fucking
I was about
guy.
to say, your wife is yelling at you. Just,
Hey, can you do the dishes? What? I can't hear you. I'm going to work on something. Get that ass sucked. I'm going to trim your bush. The bush
What?
outside. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Ways.
You
That's
know,
it for me.
landscaping. Okay. Yep.
Manscaping.
Just trying to get Iron Man's house.
That's right. I'm gonna get a nest right in my fucking chest. Dope. All right. Speed. Other than delivering
this-
presents to the houses of lovely
Little
children.
children.
Yeah. The naughty kids.
oh yeah.
How much coal have you delivered?
Bukus. I have not been up to much other than work. It's getting close to the holidays, so shopping, looking for shit to buy for people. So I'm not saying too busy yet, but it's getting to the point. I don't like to wait till last minute like some people. So I don't have but to buy like 3 more things and I'll be done for the whole holiday. I do.
How far do you have to drive to get wrapping
You know
paper
what?
that
Fuck
isn't
you, okay?
camo?
You know what? Fuck you. Okay?
It's hard to
I
find
live
that
in
shit.
town.
Blends.
Where's all my presents? I can't see them.
Everything in this fucking store is camouflage. I can't find a thing.
Sir, do you need help finding something?
Where the fuck are you? You're wearing camouflage too.
Who's talking?
Sir,
All
paper
the-
or
all the
plastic?
employees.
Does
Just
it
smells
matter?
like beer piss.
Camouflage plastic or camouflage paper, sir?
I do have the funds saved up now for a Michigan trip. So all you gotta do is just tell me
What?
what day.
Wait. Are those funds separate from the funds that you will be using at a later date?
Yeah. Okay, I mean they can be now, but yeah.
Come on
You're
over,
coming to
dude.
Michigan?
My ass is
I'll be next
ready.
year. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got a spare bedroom for you.
Fucking
And
my
by spare
butt
I will
bedroom.
be
is
sleeping
warmed
in a
up.
spare bedroom.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
But yeah, I
sleeping
got
with them.
that. So hopefully next year I'll be coming to Michigan for a little while. I might end up staying forever. I'll live in
Yes.
one of your guys' closet. So
Yes. Hey, that's fine.
You can sleep with Leroy. Leroy.
That'd be so exciting.
He's not that bad. Don't worry.
Yeah.
he's not that bad.
He's a cuddle monster.
cuddle monster.
He fucking
But-
jumped up midstream and laid on my keyboard yesterday. I'm like, you have to be fucking kidding me. There's literally
That's like
a bowl
every
of
cat
food.
ever, though,
Yeah.
right?
Fuck your feelings, bruh.
I was just playing with HP, and she's like, "Stop! Get off my keyboard!" Dead.
Dead. Sorry, Speed. Go ahead.
But that's all for me for now. Just holidays, so I'm not automating my shit so I could be lazy like Salty is. But
Whatever.
Wow.
Fuck you. This is so awesome. You can kiss my ass.
No reason to light all the dead bodies in your closet.
Alexa,
anyways.
turn it to ESPN now.
I can take you to 8 Mile when you come, Speed.
Yeah, we drove past
yeah.
it.
We can Chinese fire drill at like 8 Mile in Woodward. It's not that bad. You might get jumped.
I'll bring my guys.
You would definitely get jumped.
You'll fit in right into Detroit.
I
We're
had
gonna
mine
take
the
it
entire
5
time.
guys.
Nobody even knew I had it except for Vans.
Have you had Chipotle?
On you?
Speed?
No, never had Chipotle.
Oh my
I feel like
God.
I'm gonna get fat when I come there.
5 guys, Chipotle. We're taking you to Jimmy
Jimmy
John's.
John's.
We're taking you.
I've had
to
Jimmy John's.
Dragon Meat. We're gonna get you drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. I wish we could have stayed. I wish we'd have come the day earlier so we could have done all that shit too.
I agree. But
There's
we
such
need
a
more
fast trip.
drinking.
I'm.
Because, yeah.
I was gonna mention I'm a little disappointed that I've been out there twice now and I still haven't been able to meet Jackson Sadie.
Ooh,
No.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I wanna
I
meet
didn't
them.
think about that. You should have told me.
There
I would have
wasn't.
brought him out. I would have been like, yo, I'm just gonna bring him to the LAN party for like an hour and then take him back home. But there was so much back and forth. Man.
Very careful.
been
You take them
tough.
to land party, they might get stolen. One of us take them home.
Now that they're emotes.
Oh, not yeah. Did you
Yeah,
guys see
they're
the
famous now.
emotes that
Yeah.
I got done for? Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm so happy with how they turned out.
Can you lay off that artist so he can finish
No,
my shit,
I'm
please?
taking all his time. I got more emotes in the works. I've got a T-shirt design. I've got loyalty badges. He is doing mad work for me, and God, I love everything he does.
Are you prepaying
I
him? Is
love
that
it.
why I'm getting backburnered?
I'm not going to talk about
Apologize.
payment.
Because I've been waiting for a Crocs logo for like 6 fucking months.
I keep him busy.
Yeah, he's a busy guy, and he does really good work. You wanna we should shout him out right now. Robot, you wanna grab a link to throw in chat for that guy's Twitter? Just give him a little shout out because he's at the fucking tits.
Sure.
All for you, Speed.
That's it from me.
So basically, all I've been up to lately is a whole bunch of training for work. I've been nonstop courses and shit. It's been driving me up the wall. But the only thing that I've really done, this is like kind of non-gaming related because this could technically not be used for gaming. But I got some new items finally for my computer room here. So I finally got a new desk that I'm really, really happy with so far. And then I also got myself a new case for my computer. I'm throwing a link in chat right now. It's just got a couple pictures of the new desk. The new desk I took the pictures of yesterday. They were real quick. And the tower, I just built that. Like I just finished building or putting all the pieces from my old PC into the new case, the NZXT case. I finished like half an hour before the stream. I was like rushing so fucking
So
hard.
fucking lucky nothing happened.
I
Those
know.
displays,
The
though.
The only thing that isn't working right now in the case is the Corsair logo on the water cooler should be lighting up, but it's not, and I don't know why. I think I
Probably
forgot.
the USB.
Yeah, I think there was a USB that I forgot to plug in somewhere, but
There's
Oh,
a micro USB that plugs into the side of those Corsairs and should be on a USB header.
yeah.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, so the new table is working a lot better. I can actually use my fucking arm and not like it doesn't like I can put it right here and it doesn't move. Because I used to be able if I put it like right here, it would just do this. It would just do that before. So now that I actually have a desk that's made of like solid wood or whatever the fuck this is, it actually doesn't do that. So I'm really happy with it.
Good shit.
Oh yeah, it looks really good.
It does. Speed, how much chunky peanut butter did you put on your balls in order to get your dog to come near you today?
Fuck you, man.
It's got nuts in it. Come on, baby.
It is, Jim. It is your favorite.
I'm sorry. They were out of extra creamy. Yeah.
I feed you. You lick my nuts.
An Ideal. I just to answer Ideal's question, I do have a DX Racer footrest. I do use it actually all the time, and I also use it for a guitar seat. So if you guys are ever considering, like, the DX Racer chairs might be overrated and a little expensive for what they are, but the footrest is so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you just get a footrest for your PC, it doesn't matter if it's DX Racer or not. Get a footrest. It's the best thing.
I don't think I have enough space to even use a footrest because my desk has a back plate, like a metal back plate that goes.
How much
the whole
was it?
length.
Ooh.
The footrest?
The footrest.
I want to say 100 maybe for me.
Ooh.
Who in
If you're
GSN
spending fucking
has?
500 on it, then
Yeah, what's another $100? Who has the foot hammock in GSN?
That's Weenie.
That's Weenie.
That's
Yeah.
Sweeney.
Yeah. Because I'm kind of the same way because my desk
She's
is
a
right up
lady of
against
luxury.
a wall. In order to be able to utilize it, I would have to kind of be like diagonal and put it off to the side or just way fucking far away. Okay. All right. BBR, motherfucker. Welcome back to the show.
We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. So I was gone for a few weeks. I was gone for 2 weeks. I went to Hawaii, specifically Maui and Kauai. And so those two islands. So we spent a week at each. We got there and there's a huge time difference between Michigan and Hawaii. So like we were waking up like super early in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning, going to sleep at like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, just because of, jet lag and all that fun
jet
stuff.
lag's a motherfucker.
But like we got there, we explored, we got food, we went to our hotel. The next morning we got up at 4 a.m., drove to the top of this mountain, which by the time we got up there was about 9,000 feet, which was pretty freaking awesome because we were actually on a mountain above the clouds, and people go up there every day to watch the sunrise come up above the clouds. And so we got to experience that. That was awesome. So after we watched the sunrise, we had all of our hiking gear. We went hiking on a 5-mile hike down the side of this volcano into this valley, and we stayed there for a few nights. Then we hiked all the way back. It was like, okay, I've done 11-mile hikes, like with 4,000, 5,000 feet of elevation change. Thought that was the hardest thing in my life. I wasn't carrying any weight other than like a small day pack or something. But this one, I was carrying 40 pounds on my back. Actually, all of us were, because we had to bring our tents, our sleeping bags, our food, our own water, all that good stuff. So a lot of hiking, a lot of camping. We visited lavender farms. We did the road to Hana. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that. It's just like this windy, twisty road. There's never a straight part on the road, and it's like that for like 10 hours or something like that. And we went to like mile 32. We did some hiking to some waterfall. And then hiked back. We did snorkeling. I swam with some turtles. That was cool. That was cool. We snorkeled above a reef, and there was like tons of fish, sea urchins, and then they took us to another spot which was called Turtle City, and there was like a bunch of turtles. So we and the thing about turtles is they stay under the water, but every once in a while they got to come up for air. So you like wait for a turtle to come up, and then you swim next to it, and you try to be all cool about it, right? Like, hey, little turtle, don't mind me. I'm just floating next to you. So that was really cool. We did a helicopter tour of Kauai. That was awesome. Because like, especially of Kauai, like 70% of the island is wilderness that no one has ever been to. Like, you can't get there. So seeing it from the sky was awesome. That was my first time in a helicopter. We saw the Grand Canyon of Hawaii. We did more hiking. Did you know there's chickens everywhere? Everywhere.
In Hawaii?
Everybody's fucking
Nowhere to
got
go.
chickens.
Every island. Yep. And the place that we stayed on Kauai, they actually provided earplugs because there's roosters everywhere, and they start cockle-doodle-dooing. Cockle-doodle-dooing?
Doodle-doo.
They were just cocking all the time, especially at 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Ate lots of shaved ice. Just a lot of hiking, a lot of camping. Basically, I was so drained by the time I came back from. But we saw a lot of beautiful things. I tried to keep up with everybody on like Snapchat and kind of post some of the views we were seeing. But it was fantastic. But good God, was I glad to come home and like put my hand on like a keyboard and mouse. Like the first time I placed my hand on the mouse, I'm like, what is this foreign object I've never touched before?
These Mises.
It felt so weird. Yeah.
Did you cockle-doodle do the dirty at 9,000 feet? And did you run out of breath?
Not at 9,000 feet, sea level. you get, you run out of breath at that altitude. Too much work.
Fucking nitrogen poisoning or some shit.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Look at the sunset.
Yeah. So.
It's a good point.
I was like an Olympian, like training, for the Olympics.
Sex Olympics.
Surrounded by cocks. Sounds right.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
These cocks won't stop looking at me.
Honestly,
shut the fuck up.
They would never take food for your hand, but they would like get really close and be like,
They
"What
still
up,
have fighting
motherfucker?"
chickens in Hawaii.
Oh, like they were like, don't do anything with the chickens. Like they'll probably peck you to death.
Don't make eye contact with the chickens.
But there's a little
dad's-
part of me that was like, chicken. Like I've never seen you this close. I eat you all the time. And then one night,
that's why they're there. Because
Yeah.
everything is so fucking expensive over there that
Yeah.
everybody just has chickens.
honestly, like here in Detroit, we have squirrels everywhere. Like squirrels are everywhere, and like we have as much squirrels as Hawaii does chickens. Like any local could come out on his front lawn at any point in the day, and there would be 4 chickens on his lawn, and like he wouldn't have to buy food. He could just shoot a chicken and then eat it that night. Like there's no reason. And then one night we went to the grocery store, we got chicken, we grilled it up, and then we had leftovers, and we're like, hey, maybe we should give the leftover chicken to the chicken.
Fuck you, chicken tonight.
My only complaint about Hawaii, other than the horrible internet, because I still tried to watch like Twitch streams while I was there when I was trying to relax, but the worst thing about Hawaii was the bathrooms. Okay, you know how like every restaurant or store has its own restroom? Maybe is that the case where you guys live? Like you go into a Chipotle, they have a restroom. You go next door to H&M, they have a restroom.
I mean, I'm not going to H&M, but
like there will be 20 stores and they all share one restroom, and it is the nastiest, sickest place you've ever been in your life. That was my only complaint. That's my only complaint about the whole.
I feel like that's probably localized to Maui, though. Maui
Also,
like
I'm sorry.
that.
Go ahead. Yeah. I like Kauai better than Maui. Maui was like very industrialized. It felt like Florida. Like I felt like I was in Florida. We were on top of the mountain, and I looked down and I saw like where they burn their trash.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that kind of ruins it, you know.
My immersion.
Yeah, but Kauai was like
The
really
fourth
natural. Yeah. It was fantastic. Kauai was probably my favorite. But yeah, it was great to come home.
Some of those pictures you uploaded that we saw, did you? I was asking Naaackers, did you edit very many of those that you sent? Because those
I
look
messed with those.
crazy good.
I did simple like light corrections, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. My iPhone 7 was on point the whole time. Like I didn't need to bring a DSLR or anything. It was nice just being able to lug just that around. For video and photos. What else about Hawaii? There was one more thing I thought of.
You get late?
I didn't get any lays. I had a delicious coconut porter though.
Ooh.
And you can't get it like the one I had. It was so good. And the woman who was actually our waitress was actually from Ann Arbor, Michigan. And she's like, yeah, you won't be able to get this at home. So drink it while you can here because they don't ship it off the island.
Oh, baby.
Like, son of a bitch. And when I went to Hawaii, listen, I'm a man. I was looking for babes. I was looking for hot chicks, bikinis, grass skirts. There are no babes on Hawaii. Every single local is 400 pounds, and
you need to go. You should have gone to fucking
Miami.
You should have gone to fucking Waikiki instead of going to the Big Island.
That's what all the locals look like.
There are a lot of big ass locals, but if you went to, there's a place on the small island on Oahu that's called Treasure Cove. It was in the fucking, what's the movie with Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I watched that on the way home.
Turtle. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. It's the luau that they go to where they're like spinning fire and fucking like dancing on stage and shit.
Yeah.
That's Treasure Cove. And then next to that is Turtle Bay, which was the resort they showed. That's like $5,000 a night. You're not fucking going there. You take a bus and you drive right on by that motherfucker.
Wow.
You go to the luau, but that place is fucking crazy.
If there's one thing I've realized in Hawaii is that I want a house on stilts. I want a house that's on like the third floor on stilts.
Yep.
No, here, like, or anywhere I move, I would love a house on stilts because I've always wanted. We never got a tree house when we were kids. I've always wanted a tree house. Never got one.
Just trees.
So I feel like that would, satisfy my treehouse craving.
By the river here, it's code, and you have to have your house, I think, 8 or 12 foot off the ground.
Really?
With stilts, because the river, when it rains, or like during spring and summer when all your guys' snow is fucking melting, and coming down here, it'll flood the rivers and.
Oh yeah, it's our fault.
It's your fault.
River?
Yeah.
You mean swamp?
Oh, fuck you, man!
They have the same shit here.
Yeah.
Speaking of when you were talking about bathrooms, it reminded me of something that happened today. I was out for brunch this morning, and I was like, all right, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And there's, usually when you go towards the bathrooms, there is a door that says men, and there's a door that says women. I was like, okay, that's what I'm expecting. So I see restroom sign. I walk towards, and then I turn. One door is blank, and then written on the other door, it says either. And I looked. I'm like, what?
Gender equality.
And I was like, what is it? And I stood there for a couple seconds staring at these doors, wondering, what am I?
Nick had to check his pants.
Am I
You got a pick or you don't got a pick?
What does a mud pocket mean? And it turns out it was just a unisex bathroom, but they had to be fucking hipster about it and write either in cursive. And who writes signs in cursive? Nobody fucking writes or reads cursive anymore. They need to get rid of that shit.
Dead language.
But I looked like a fucking idiot trying to go to the bathroom. I was like, whoa, what is this word? I've never seen this word before. Anywho. All right. Well, anything else, Mr. Roboto?
That was that was my life for the past 2 weeks. And when I came back, legit, the only thing I've done since I've gotten back is just gamed. I just gamed so much. I was so deprived. I was just like, y'all got any more of them games? Yeah.
Did you like
crack addict?
When you were on vacation? Were you like standing on the balcony of this nice view and you just looked up and saw the sun? You're like, oh, it's high noon.
It's high noon.
Or when you were on a mountain, did you just bring up an invisible gun and act like you were shooting people?
No,
chickens?
but I feel like I was walking around and they have a lot of at all the stores there, they had the dome cameras and I'm like, oh, camera, like in Rainbow Six. Gotta shoot that. Yeah, that was my life.
Is there anything on Steam that shows you how many hours of games you have played in the past parameters that you set?
I guess
Not
for
the
friends,
parameters,
it's like
but they have it
say
for
like
2 weeks.
yeah.
But that's just for each individual game, right?
I would say overall last 2 weeks. That's like
I
you
mean,
gotta look at your
it'll
friend.
show you a list of every game they've played over the last 2 weeks. Like it'll say recently. Recently is 2 weeks.
Okay. I guess that's me, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Eh?
Man, I've missed all the Canadian jokes from this show. If there's anything I missed, I just want fucking 42 to say
Nice
something about
fucking shot, eh?
Nice fucking
No.
shot, eh?
Oh, fucking do her right in the butt, eh? I fucking lost it. I watched that while I was watching a sunset in Hawaii. And my wife's like, really?
Nice fucking sunset, eh? Just doing it right in the
fucking
fucking
sunset.
horizon.
I lost it. I was like, how much did 42 have to drink? I've never heard him say that before.
Yeah. Wait, really?
He doesn't
Very
play
rarely.
with 42.
One of my favorite parts was it was a great shot, and I was like,
Yeah,
nice shot.
that was a nice shot.
And I was pretty calm about it, and then just nice fucking shot, eh? Just right doing her in the fucking butt.
And I remember mentioning it before. I don't feel like I remember saying that stuff. Like it was so passive to me. It wasn't like I sat there and thought about what I'd said. I'm pretty sure I did what you exactly just did, Naaackers. I'm pretty sure I just like put the controller down and was like, fucking nice shot. Eh?
Oh, it's a great moment.
Routed off whatever came out.
Great moment in time. Last 2 weeks, it's been a lot of work. I took the last week off of streaming just so I could get a bunch of shit done that I was neglecting for quite some time. Working on improvements for OBS, just the stream, editing videos, catching up on, time shifts and shadow plays. I have 140 clips of video in my time shift folder that I need to go through. And me and Vans were talking about this the other day. My clips go all the way back to June. And just to see how we played Rocket League back in June compared to how we play Rocket League now is like night and day difference. It's insane. Yeah. So half of those clips are completely useless because at the time we were like, oh, that shot though. And it was just like nothing. Just fucking garbage. But I was just going through clips trying to find different things that I wanted to throw into videos. So just getting a lot of work done this past week. We had a show after Thanksgiving, right? The weekend after Thanksgiving was the last Crocs and Hot Pockets. So yeah, just been a lot of shit. Day-to-day grind. Working on my PC. I think it's dying. I think my GPU is dying. I'm starting to struggle in a lot of different activities.
Have you been monitoring your heat?
Yeah, the heat's been fine. CPU stays ice cold. My GPU just runs hot kind of all the time lately. It's a 780 Ti superclocked, and it just runs super hot. My last stream, I know this is gaming related, but I've just been having a lot of issues video-wise in the past month or so. So I think it might be time to start thinking about upgrades. Yeah, I don't know. These past 2 weeks have just been kind of like this past week, not so much, but like when your day-to-day schedule, like Monday is like work, and then Tuesday between working and streaming, it's nonstop from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. like all day. So like Monday through Friday is always just like a blur. I never really know what happens in between those days because they're always just so like go, which I prefer it that way. I'd rather be busy than bored. Like I'll always find stuff to do. But like when we're working on the script for these shows, I'm looking back at the past 2 weeks and I'm thinking to myself, I have no idea what I've done. It's just it's just a blur. But that means I'm having fun because time is flying. So what the fuck? And I think that's kind of been it for me. Just work, working on stuffs, and jerking off. Jerk off.
You go rocket
First road.
fucking punch.
So that's kind of it for me. I don't really remember anything past that. But life's good. That's all I can say. Life is good.
Life is good.
Moving along. By the way, I've only had one of these final absolutions. I can't feel my face.
I was just thinking, like, my hands are numb.
My fingers feel weird.
I can't
See,
feel my
and this is
fingers.
why I drank a Bud Light to start the show.
No, I had this solo cup up to here, and now it's here. So
I had
It's just like pure Seagrams.
yeah, Seagrams. Yeah.
Siemens.
Naaackers
I
gonna be
don't
like,
have anything to mix it with, so I was just like, all right, I'll put some ice in it. And
I feel like I'm still wearing Donald Trump on my face.
cummies.
Oh, hot cummies. Oh, yes, daddy.
That's my favorite sound effect.
Did you guys know I have that as a sound effect in my stream? Now?
Yeah.
I heard
I
it last
talked
time.
for weeks. I was like, Tweenie, please. Let's have some one-on-one time. I need to record this, because like I could clip the grape lady, but it only comes out of like one ear, and it doesn't sound like good. Like the quality's horrible, and she does it perfectly.
Yeah, it sounds
absolutely
the
perfect.
same.
And it's like high def, and I'm like, oh my god, I need that in my life, please. And that is by
I
far.
really think it would
been
be
the favorite
fucking hilarious if that was like a follower or a host notification and you gift the grape lady doing that little run at the end. I would fucking die every time that comes up.
I think
If
that was
anybody's
the
good at-
most.
Anybody's good at editing videos, we need to put Weenie's wet face over the grape lady's face.
Speaking of wet face,
Oh god.
oh,
Hey, yo, that is terrifying.
is that I'm trying to see that picture correctly. Is it like in a spacesuit?
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
It's a
Yes,
space
it's an
Oh my God.
astronaut helmet.
That's
By the
great.
way,
Pussies
I
in
took
space.
that screenshot. I clipped that when that initially happened, and I turned that into a sound effect. I created that meme, just so you guys know. So you're welcome.
Yeah,
okay?
thank
You're
you.
welcome. Also, Bozo, I created that.
Hey, yo, hold up your
And
GSN swag too.
Yeah, I'm rocking my GSN shirt tonight. So is 42. SpeedDemon said he was going to be there, and then he never fucking showed up.
Fuck you guys.
I can't believe
Kill him one day.
you brought Bozo's shirt to Hawaii. Of all the shirts that you could have chosen, you fucking
I
bought
got
Bozo.
so many looks. I was walking. We were walking through the strip mall, and there was like this like very beautiful woman standing outside this like one shop. And I had Bozo on my shirt, and she just like, there was like some fucking hot guy next to me, really tan, buff, and she was staring at my shirt the whole walk by. But she had this horrified look on her face, and I was just dying. I was like, oh my god.
Were you doing the Jim Carrey at the bar, like feeling out the vibe? Just
No. No. But that was like, I wore that shirt twice. I actually wore it out to dinner, and I don't know. Everybody, like, the people I went with was like, that's a funny shirt. I was like, you have no idea the story behind it. You would like it even more.
It's a really comfortable shirt.
And it's super comfy. That's exactly why I took it. Anything that comes from Designed by Humans is like so like this. Like Designed by Humans, this is the same shirt they use when they print. So it's so comfy.
By the way, guys, this is going to be a long episode, so you're in for a ride. I'm just giving you guys a forewarning
It's
right
been
now.
an hour. We haven't gotten
sorry.
to game related.
But
I'm
guess
gonna have
what?
to
Oh,
refill.
man.
I don't give a fuck.
Speaking of Designed by Humans,
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta get my updated logo on there.
I wanted to order the old one.
He's got,
'Cause
yeah,
I
he's got
have-
OG logo
Well,
now.
fuck you.
I have the shirt that matches this one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's true.
And what I'm gonna do the same thing that Weenie did, which was a fucking amazing idea, and not stick them to shit and put them on magnets. Put them on my beer fridge in the garage.
On the back of your car. Stop it, man. That's fucking gross.
Hot cummies.
Okay, I was going through like a very big like folder full of like highlights and GIFs. And there was like one that like wasn't showing the thumbnail, and I clicked on it, and it's Naaackers deep throating a beer bottle.
I'm
Like,
good at it,
live
okay?
On GSM Weekly, it's like, "Blah."
Was that the reverse
pretty
one of
sure.
me pulling it out of my
It
mouth?
was nasty.
Somebody just posted that the other day. Was it you that posted that the other day?
Well,
Figures that.
I said, yo, Naaackers, you're muted?
what?
Yeah, you're muted. Can't hear you
In Discord, you're muted.
Dingus.
That's very.
Hello?
There you go.
There you go.
You're back.
Oh, you know what? I've set mute to my mouse.
Secret hotkey.
It's my jizzle hotkey. If I can hit it real quick.
What was that, Salty? Can you do that again?
He started doing the. I fucking love that clip. While we were in Michigan, I probably watched that clip 1,000 times.
That was
Just
like
on repeat.
24/7 at the LAN party, just randomly in different parts
Yeah.
of the room. You just hear like,
every like 4 to 5 days, including today, like 3 hours ago, Idaho Gold will just send me a Discord PM. It's like the only thing he sends is just that.
I feel like that's how all the LAN parties end up going, is that there's like a noise or a term that just keeps getting said. Like I feel like last year it was that help, help, because I feel like everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
that was fucking awesome.
All right, dope. Well, we are moving along to gaming news and discussion. As we mentioned at the beginning of the show, if you guys would like to submit gaming or streaming related news for us to discuss on the show, there is a text channel in the Naaackers Discord called News. You guys can submit any articles that you find during the week that pertain to streaming, tech, or gaming. And there's a chance that we'll talk about it on the show. So I'd like to give a quick shout out to G for Greg, Mr. Vansman, Trackpad Gaming, Matt Weenie, and Salty Sam for submitting the news articles that we were going to talk about on this show. Thank you so very much. Are you raising your hand? Yes, Salty.
You skipped like an entire section.
Oh my God. I was wondering why it felt like we were going fast.
You just said this is going to be a really long show,
And then
you
just
skip an
to
entire
skip the
section.
whole
It's going to be a really
part.
long show. Fuck it.
That's okay. We'll just roll with
Anywho,
it.
so we're
I mean, we can do whatever you want.
we're gonna get because
Fuck it.
we
We'll
don't
do
give a
it live.
fuck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the rewind on the VCR. So everybody do a quick rewind animation. And we're back to what games we have been playing recently. Sorry about that, guys. Miss Salty Sam, what you been playing?
I've been playing just a teeny tiny bit of Ark, and then every time I've gotten on the computer in the last week or so, 2 weeks, has been to play H1Z1.
I'm so proud of you. You have no idea. I'm so proud of you. I was like, when I saw Salty in the H1Z, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
He's
The
growing
world's
up.
ending.
And
Yeah.
I started
It's like-
crying. I'm like, it's beautiful.
I don't even really know what it is about the game that I really like, but even if nobody's on, or if I don't have time, or like the kids going down to take a nap, I'll jump on and play through solo queues because
Yeah.
I suck balls, so I get killed in like 10 minutes.
But you learn every single match you play. So
Yeah, and if you watch people play it online that are good, I ain't there. I'm not even fucking close to
Yeah.
there. Like, there's a guy on Twitch called T-Thump, TTHUMP on Twitch. You can look his channel up, and
yo,
he gets
fuck that guy.
25, 30
Dr.
kills a
Disrespect all
game.
day.
I like two.
Yeah, but Dr. Disrespect isn't getting 30 kills a fucking match, every match.
Yeah, this
Wow.
guy is.
This guy
insane.
isn't just winning matches. He is fucking dominating in that game, and it pisses me off to watch him. Because he's that guy that shoots you from like a fucking mile away. Like, every time he hears a shot, he's like, turns the fucking car, goes over there, jumps out, do-do-doom, you're dead, fucking next guy.
Yep. And wasn't it that same guy who just has auto run on all the time? Like, he never stops running, but he just walks by things and picks them up, just continuously
He has
moving.
QWE as his motion. He does not have a back button. It's just
Ooh.
forwards, left, and right. And when he hits W, it's auto run. There's no fucking shift. There's none of that shit.
Oh.
So every time, like when he gets out of a vehicle, he hits auto run and he just runs in circles and grabs shit out of the bag every time he comes around in that circle. Like, it's that efficient. The motherfucker never stops moving. It's insane.
Yeah, he's crazy.
But yeah, I've been playing that. And then a teeny bit of ARG.
What was that for?
I can't.
That was fucking Dr. Disrespect's war cry. Because they do what they do.
What is this game?
Oh, settle down, Dr. Disrespect. Oh my God. Get him under control. He's amazing.
Get up!
I'm sorry.
Get out of here! Close the door.
Did you see when he was trying to find Tyler one in his locker room? And he just like turned around and put the mic like, and it's just like total mic peakage.
He is the best.
Come.
He is the fucking best. There was did you see
up to him.
the live stream fail of it's Dr. Disrespect shuts up stream sniper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Go
Somebody
go ahead.
posted that in Discord.
Yeah.
My favorite Dr. Disrespect's moment is he kills this guy and he says something to the kid. And the kid's like, "Oh, Dr. Disrespect, you need to kill yourself." And he's like, "If I had that voice, I would." He's so quick.
My first moment, like I heard everybody talking about him, so I said, I'm gonna go watch him. 3 seconds after I joined his stream, he's like, "Let's go to my locker room." It's fans out, and you see this huge locker room, and he just starts dancing to the back.
Combing his mustache.
He's got that switchblade comb knife. He's whoosh.
This is my city.
It's a real mustache.
Yeah. Just I think it was in the
100%.
past week. He was streaming and he killed somebody, and some little kid's like, "Dr. Disrespect, come to my body, come into my body." And so he walks over there, and the kid starts talking, and then he goes, "Follow me at twitch.tv/ blah, 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 blah." And the doctor looks around and goes, "Go there if you want to see a child building Legos in his bedroom." And then just walks away. If you guys in chat, we've talked about Dr. Disrespect on this show many times. If you want a primer for how this guy is, YouTube Dr. Disrespect Giggle Games Volume 3. And it is a perfect encapsulation of what he is and what his show is about.
Ideal link the Dr. Disrespect shuts up stream sniper.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So good.
he's fantastic.
He's hilarious.
Alrighty. Any other games for you, Salty?
Yep. One game man. Just one new game.
One game man.
One gay man, that's what I heard.
One
play
game.
of the gay.
One man. Ow! Fuck!
That is the second time. That is the second time.
That's karma coming you and fucking you in the chin.
Oh, my lip! I smashed my lip.
Clip it. Clip it.
I was gonna say, one man, one desire. My pockets. I might bleed. Go ahead, Speed.
All right. I'm like salty now. I've been playing only like a few games lately. Far Cry 4, recently purchased it. It was Steam sale, very cheap. I haven't played it yet. Game's okay. And I've been playing H1Z1. That game's buggy as hell. And I hate it,
so
but I
buggy.
have to play it. I've died by the environment so many times. Just so much shit has fucking happened to me, and it pisses me off. But I fell over dead!
We were playing, and we all had landed, and we were all just looting. And then you were, oh, what the fuck? Speed, what happened? I fell over dead!
I was in that game. We landed at the fucking grocery store and he just died like on the screen. I'm looking directly at him and he just can't. It looks like he's having trouble getting into the door, and then the door opens and his body just collapses.
Daisy all over again.
And like not like a few more matches past that, like you left. I think it was the next day. I think I died again, same spot by the environment.
Yeah, I was there.
Again,
I've never died by the environment in that game.
I've died twice now, and I'm getting ready to die again. So
Can I just say, while we're on the thing of H1Z1, I watched Lyric play that I watched him play probably 50 games, and I learned everything to know about the game from Lyric. And then I went in my third match, I won.
Wow.
And then I really haven't played it since then. Until the last time I played with like Tweenie and Marcos, and we did like 4s and 5s. It was a lot of fun. But back then they didn't have 4s and 5s. It was just always solo queue, and then you'd get screwed by people who were teaming up and stuff. It sucked, but yeah.
Still have yet to win one.
Yeah.
Yep. Me,
got close
Bourbon,
today.
Ideal, and Nincourt actually won a 5s like right before the show, like a half an hour before the show.
Nice.
It was the first one I'd ever won. It was fantastic. And then the game
Highest I've
crashed.
gotten was 8th.
8th?
Nice.
8th.
That's pretty good.
We got
And
super
I got
close.
fucked. I was on stream and I got fucked. Like, I wasn't paying attention to the game at all. I'm just like running because I'm in the gas trying to get out. And I look over at chat. I'm like, oh yeah, and got fucking murdered.
You look away for a second. Didn't we get super close at the LAN party? Me, you, Vans, and 42. We got like...
Fucking 42 was like second to last person or something.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the same game where I got stuck on trash cans for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And somehow still managed to run your ass out of the fucking gas.
Yep. Oh, it was Gippy. That's right. Myself, Ideal, Gippy, and...
Gippy.
Wait, no. I don't think Ideal was there. Myself, Gippy, Bourbon, and Nincourt. Gippy's been killing it in H1Z1 lately. Killing it.
Represent.
But I can say I hate the game, but at the same time like it.
Yeah.
But like, there's sometimes I'll be shooting some guy. I've shot him like 30 times. He turns around, feels like I got one shot, but I'm pretty sure like I was shot like 3 to 4 times, and it just didn't register or something. But damn, like every time it's either they still have 100 health for some reason, or they have 8 health.
Yeah.
I've seen Dr. Disrespect delete that game 4 times in like the last 3 months. So, and then he reinstalls it, and then it has an addictive thing about it that keeps people coming back, even though it's buggy as hell. And that is so rare to find in a game where like it could be so broken, but people just can't get enough because there's nothing like it at the moment. There's Arma, there's Battlegrounds, but H1Z1 is by far the most progressed version of that game, and it's just so easy to get into match after match after match. You know?
Well, and I think that's part of it too. It's entirely skill based.
Yep.
It's got to
You can
feel
survive.
like DayZ, but without the having to spend 10 hours getting gear and then die. Have to spend another 10 hours. It's you spend 4 minutes, you got everything you need, and you go kill some people.
And you know within the first 5 minutes of the match whether or not you're going to be doing anything worth a fuck because you're either dead or you're loaded to the fucking gills with shit. I really enjoy it. Like, this puts me... To me, it's almost the same as when GSN first got into King of the Hill, when we had our own King of the Hill Arma 3 server.
Oh, yeah.
And we spent, like, every fucking day on that bitch. Well, I did. I was on my transition out of Altus at that time, but me and Coyote and Coda and M2, we'd spend all fucking day on that server.
That was a fun server. I also won Arma 3 King of the Kill or whatever, Battle Royale. That's what it was. The Arma 3 version was called. Made by the same guy, Player Unknown, but I only won one. That took me longer. That was like, I had 20 tries before I won one. And man, my heart was beating when I won. Oh, that was crazy.
My heart's beating when it's like 150 people.
Yep. Yeah.
I equate it to
Matches
Rocket
just
League
started.
in the sense that I have to play that game and then I have to get the fuck off and like mellow out before I can go to bed.
Just
Because
stand
I'll
out
like
in
get
open
off the
field.
computer, I'm just like,
It can make you rage.
Yes, it can.
All right.
Yes.
Speed, were we on you?
Yeah, that's it for me. It's just those 2 games lately.
Okay.
So I haven't really been up to too much. I've basically just been playing H1Z1 and Rocket League pretty much exclusively lately. We played in the I'm trying to remember the abbreviations for it. PLR League?
Yeah. Pro Rival? RL?
Pro Rivalry something or other, right? It's a Rocket League tournament that they do pretty much like every 3rd day now. I saw that they have like tournaments on Mondays, Sundays, and I think like another day during the week. But me, Naaackers, and Vansman all put our team into one of their tournaments last Monday. That was a beatdown.
Sweat.
Yeah, we pretty much
Really? Was it that bad?
there was 41 teams that entered that tournament, and just because it's such a weekly tournament, right? So there's really not going to be that many of them that joined, but there was 41 teams that entered, and we got put up against this team. They murdered us. Like we're not bad. We can hold our own, but they murdered us.
Yeah.
And like I'm not sure if it was because like I was rushed trying to get set up. Like my controller wasn't working the first game, so I'm fucking trying to plug everything in. And I'm like trying to find batteries and stuff. So like, but even when we started playing, like we just could not score anything. We scored 1 goal that entire 2 games that we played, and because it's not RLCS where you get double elimination. As soon as we lost our first best of 3, we were done.
Yep.
It was like we lost our 2 games and that was it. And then we found out that the team that destroyed us ended up getting destroyed the very next game.
Yep, they got swept.
So so it's like I don't know. We got a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, we got some. It's just like the one thing that we have to work on is changing our play style to combat different strats from the other teams. They were on us like fucking white on rice. It was just we could not get the ball out of our zone. We looked like morons. We looked like we had never played the game before. We looked like rice.
We look like Challenger 1s.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. What?
I don't even know what the fuck that means anymore.
Is that what you?
We look like challengers.
That's horrible.
The rank challenger. Jesus.
Oh, I was like, that's dark.
Yeah. That's how it is, though.
Oh.
But it was fun. It was great.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm always gonna be down for competitive Rocket League, even if it's like just playing on a private Discord and just playing with my teammates and just going into the queues. But playing the tournaments it's stressful because not only do you have to play well, but you gotta like get in the game at a certain time and be ready at a certain time. You gotta join the right color team. You gotta have your name a certain way. You gotta fucking do all this stuff, and it's just like, tournaments are stressful.
Yeah. And what's weird is the tournaments that we join, it's not like you get in the game and you play a person. You have to set up the game lobbies. You have to set up the passwords. You have to choose the game mode correctly. So there's like a lot of shit that you have to do in order for it to work correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
then after the games, you got to record the score and take pictures of your screen so that if somebody disputes your score, you can prove to the staff of the company that's running the tournament that you actually did win.
Mm-hmm.
So tournaments can just be a gong show.
I've never played anything competitively.
Rocket League was my first.
I totally forgot a game, by the way. Watch Dogs 2. I bought it on PS4. I never finished it.
Wait, 2?
Yeah.
Was it not interesting enough to finish it, or just you got busy playing something else?
I haven't been playing much this week. I have the first one on PC, and I got the second one on PS4 because it's a single-player game. And the first one, there was no way in fuck my computer could stream it at the time because it was terribly optimized. Second one, it's pretty good. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but I played, the first time I sat down and played, I played for like fucking 5-6 hours straight.
Wow.
And I just haven't picked it up again because I don't have that kind of time.
But now you might, now that you have home automation.
Ooh.
Feed my baby!
Alexa, play PlayStation 4!
The baby's crying! Shut up! Dope. All right. Anything else, 42?
Nope.
My turn? Okay, so I've played a lot of games since I've gotten home from Hawaii. I played a shit ton of Battlefield 1, multiplayer and single player. I streamed the single player. The campaign was beautiful. Like probably the prettiest game I've ever laid eyes on. Not, I have to say, playing through the single player, like I was never attached. I never felt emotionally invested into the characters in the campaign. I'm not gonna say any spoilers. I'm not gonna post any spoilers while I'm talking. But multiplayer has been fun. It's a clusterfuck. Been playing tons of Overwatch. I just hit level 241. No life. The game's so fun. It's so easy to get into, and if you got a good team, season 3 just started. So we've done 4 placement matches. Haven't finished them yet. Overwatch has been fun. Gotten back into Rainbow Six. They just released 2 new operators, a new map, and the map is really good. The operators are really fun. And J-Dub, some of you guys know J-Dub, some of you guys watch J-Dub, contacted me one day. It's like, hey, do you want Titanfall 2? And I said, oh yeah. And so he got a key and he gave it to me, the deluxe edition. So I've been streaming it on Twitch, and I've also apparently have a free weekend. I tried to share this with as many people as I could, but there's a Titanfall 2 free-to-play weekend on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and I've been playing a ton of that, and it is fun. It is really sad for how polished that game is and how well it runs. It's really sad that the population of multiplayer is so bad, but it is really good. So I would highly suggest, if you guys got some time tonight, maybe download it. Maybe play a little bit. It's only $40 right now on Origin. Play a few hours. If you don't like it, they got the Origin guarantee. You can return it. I think it's a game we could actually get into at GSN. It's really fun. Very fast-paced. Personally, like, I like the mechs. I like the Titans. Titanfall.
To Titanfall.
The Titan. Go, Titanfall, go.
To Titan.
It's really fun. The infantry combat, just like riding on walls, like that's half the fun. You know how like in CSGO they have like surfing, like where you just surf the maps? They could just do that for like Titanfall. They could like create like maps, and I hope they do it. I don't know how they would do it, but I hope they do it because it's just fun, like gliding from wall to wall and just being so fluid. So Titanfall 2 has been fucking awesome. Been kicking ass in that. The first couple matches were kind of rough though, because matchmaking, because there's so few people playing it, sometimes you just get matched up with the pros, like a team full of pros, and they will fucking pub stomp you.
Yep.
But you learn stuff as you go, just like any new game. Also play the Batman Telltale series, episode 4. There's been 4 episodes so far. Episode 4 was really good. So if you like the decision-making / story mode stuff, try that game. I know you can play the first episode for free to see if you like it. Telltale games are usually fantastic. So, and I think that's it for what I've been playing. Titanfall 2, though. Really fun.
Campaign looks gorgeous.
Really fun. And the campaign. I've been playing the campaign on my stream, and I have stopped multiple times and just been like, wow, this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And even the game mechanics, again, no spoilers, but the game mechanics in the game are super cool and just kind of like, I've played a lot of campaigns recently where I've been like, okay, I know exactly what's going to happen next. Like, you know what's coming. And this one has been full of surprises. The game mechanics have been fun. You get infantry time and you get mech time. I keep saying mech because I keep thinking of Mech Warrior.
Yeah.
But they're Titans. Titan time.
Speaking
Super
of,
fun.
super quick,
Super fun.
Mech Warrior 5 has a single-player campaign that's coming out next year.
I heard. I was just telling someone. How we used to go over Grandma's house. She had an NEC computer with Windows 95 on it, and we would play Hover and we would play Mech Warrior, and we like literally we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. We just like wander around in the desert looking for the objective, and when we finally did find the objective, we would just get killed by the AI.
AI were OG as fuck. Like
so hard.
So hard to beat.
So hard. Go Titanfall. That's what we've got.
Go
Come
Titan.
up with that thing. Yeah.
Hover. Blue Penguin just talked about Hover for Windows 95.
That's what I just said. I just said hover. You cocksucker. Hover for Windows 95. The capture the flag bumper cars. Fantastic.
Final absolution, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I'm drinking whiskey and I remember what I said. Okay.
How long ago was it?
Remember that time? It was like 3 weeks ago where I was like, "Yeah, remember that one thing," and then you're like, "Ha ha ha! Yeah, remember that one." You
That
said
was
the same exact
The
fucking
Game
thing.
Boy, the Game Boy Light magnifying glass. I'm sorry. Sometimes the golden voice just puts me in a trance and I can't think straight.
No, I just think you're thinking about dicks. That's probably.
Hey, either. That's all I gotta say. I'm down for either.
That's what the door said.
That's what the door said.
ETE.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no defense for that stupidity that just happened just now. Hey, that's my face. There's nothing I can do about it.
Seriously, you can still download and play Hover now. So if you have like amazing memories of that, you can go down and also Chex Quest.
And Chex Quest
was fantastic.
Yep.
And you can download it and you can play all of them for free.
I was hoping when you were like, "Did you know?" I hope you're going to give me a cure to my stupidity that I was going to be able to alleviate, but
No.
I think that I'm stuck with that for life.
Yeah.
Aren't most of those games in the National Archive now, to where you can just download them and play them for free online?
There's even web-based versions of all the games too
Shut
that
up,
you can
HP.
play. Anywho,
Anyway,
so, oh my God, Hover.
yeah.
You
Right.
remember? You fucking
Right.
remember?
All right.
All right.
Hover? I
Yeah.
haven't done.
Holy shit. Anything else, BBR?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go Wilson from Home Improvement for the rest of the show. For myself, I've been playing Rocket League, H1Z1, both duels and fives because solo queuing is absolute garbage. And Watch Dogs 1 for the stream. And that's kind of really all I have to say about any of those. I'm having a lot of fun with it. H1Z1. When I first played fives, I didn't think I was going to like fives. I don't know. There's something about having 5 dudes in the game and all fighting over the loot, and like one person dies immediately, usually. And I didn't enjoy it first. But it's now I kind of prefer fives. Like the more people we get in, the better. The more dudes, the better. You can never have
5
too many
guys.
dicks, right?
I mean, I can
I
have
mean,
one.
who do-
Sometimes that's too many.
who doesn't love a good mud pocket?
Stop saying that fucking word.
Mud pocket. Yes, Daddy. Let me cook a mud pocket for you. But other
Yeah,
than
you
that,
just set it on fire and throw it in the sink.
can we not talk about my burnt bananas? Okay. Can we move
That
past
wasn't
that?
the bananas. That was the fucking. I'll never.
That was-
forget
that was a different
That
Naaackers. We don't
fucking
talk about that.
Snapchat Of your fucking hot pocket on fire is ingrained in my fucking mind. Like I see it every time
Especially
I open
'cause-
Snapchat.
Especially because
Every
there's a
single time.
hot pocket on fire and you can. Oh my God, you guys! What do I do? What do I do? It's on fire!
And I was listening to the stream. Like I was watching the stream at the time, and I heard it in the background, like you making the snap.
Oh, really?
So it's like I've seen this from like 3 different perspectives, and it's just smoke billowing out of a fucking hot pocket.
Hot pockets are
Never
hard,
seen
okay.
anything like that.
But ramen, I can make raw ramen like it's my job, okay? I'm really good at it.
Yeah, you call me a lazy ass, and you're fucking eating ramen out of a
Hey,
package.
it is way
Fuck
harder
yeah.
to prepare raw ramen than it is to cook ramen. I'll just say that much. You know how many steps that is?
It is
One, boil
disgusting
water.
that you made your ramen slightly moist when you ate it. You like sprinkled water on it. I eat that shit raw. It's a great salty snack. You don't need the seasoning at all. You just
No, you need the seasoning.
Christina!
Christina.
Gotta get your noodle wet, man. That's all I can say.
That's right. Oh my
No
god, I
fucking
could
way.
totally go for some Five Guys right now. Did I see Five Guys in chat?
We literally
four
have
guys right
5 guys right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Five Guys.
Don't you wish that we weren't on
Burgers are
Twitch so
fine.
we could all just whip our dicks out really quick at a moment like that? Like, Five Guys!
I've had whiskey. I don't need anything.
Ban
You gonna get
incoming.
them banned.
Hey, my fucking stream. Fuck it.
Fucking, fucking mushroom in a cornfield.
Too much whiskey.
All right. Now we are officially
Tell us.
ready to carry on to the gaming news and discussion part of the
Jesus
Been
show.
almost 2 hours.
Dude, the show is like should be over right now. Oh wait, it's 10:30. No, we got an hour.
That's what
We
she
got an
said?
hour. 2 minutes tops.
2 minutes tops. I mean, they don't call him SpeedDemon for nothing.
Ooh.
Semen demon, actually.
Ooh,
you guys.
sweet semen demon. Does your semen taste different when you drink sweet tea?
I'll fucking kill you, bro.
Anywho, again, during the week or weeks, if you guys want to submit news articles for us to talk about on the show, just get in the fucking Discord. There's a channel in there. Again, thank you to G for Greg, Mr. Vansman, Trackpad Gaming, Matt Weenie, and SaltySam for providing news articles for us to discuss on the show. Apparently, I'm super funny now.
Sorry, I just saw in chat 5 guys, 4 penises. I wonder who's the chick. Okay, well, moving on.
Who'd you point to?
Speed.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Fuck you.
I'm sorry. That was rude.
I assumed it was me because I had the wig on at the beginning of the show, but
Oh, chicken flavored ramen, obviously. Duh.
Anywho, so before we get into the discussion of our news articles, there's just a couple things. We're going to call this the Just So You Know, where I'm just going to read off a couple things that we think you guys should be aware of as watchers of the stream. The first one is 1 million Google accounts hacked by Googlean malware. So there is a website that Mr. SaltySam is going to post in chat. It will let you enter your email to see if your phone or your Google account has been affected by this malware. It's basically an Android-based malware that has infected a couple people's accounts. So if you're on the latest version of Android OS and you have been for the past month, you should be fine. But if you're not, make sure to check this link. Robot, we should probably get our Android devices to check if the... Oh, MrFrotyTwo, you should... Oh, no.
Oh, no,
Salty?
no,
You
I'm good.
Did you
I'm
check?
definitely good.
Check. What?
I was poking fun that none of us have Android devices. Just a little jab.
Fuck you, man. I got an Android. I don't have to
you.
check because my shit's brand new.
So, just make sure
Have you
that you
seen the
guys
amount of money I've spent the last 2 weeks? Fuck.
ready
Think I
to
have some
go.
shitty old phone?
So if you guys are not on the most recent Android OS, just make sure that you are and you are safe from this. As far as Twitch updates go, as you know, this is a Twitch show. So there's a couple updates. One December loot for Twitch Prime is purple skin swag for H1Z1. So if you guys have Twitch Prime, you know that you get free virtual loot every single month. They kind of choose a different category every month. So this month, it's going to be free skins in H1Z1, purple Jeep, purple hoodie. There's a couple different Twitch branded skins that you can get in game. I don't think they're redeemable yet. Can anyone confirm?
so.
It's next week. I'm pretty sure it's next
7th.
week.
Pretty sure
Starts
it's
on the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In addition to that, picture-in-picture mode for Twitch has been released. So if you are watching a stream in non-full screen, you can scroll down to the panels and you'll notice that the video will go into a small picture-in-picture in the bottom left-hand corner. Very cool feature. In addition to that, Twitch stickers now available in iOS iMessage App Store, which is dope. So
Which, by the way, I sent my emotes to Naaackers via text message. I was like, that's so cool.
they are
And they
high
look
definition as
fantastic.
fuck.
Right?
They look great. So if you guys are on iOS 10, make sure to go into your iMessage App Store and make sure you have the Twitch stickers keyboard enabled, and you will be able to not only send stickers, but you can send Twitch emotes. All of the accounts that you are subbed to, all of those emotes are automatically synced to your account, and you can send them in iMessage, which is totally dope. We love it.
The amount of times that I type Kappa to people in my text messages, and they don't get what it is. Now they will.
They know.
Now they know. You've been relieved.
Yes.
So that is it for the Just So You Know content of this show. Oh, I fucked that up. I'm just going to move right along. Second up, this might be the first official segment of Salty Sam's. Hold the fuck up. So this title can be summarized
the fuck out of me.
in 2 words, and I'm going to let Salty Sam take lead on this article. Netflix tax is the name of this article. And it looks like a random fuckboy in California is trying to impose a 9.4% tax on streaming video, mainly for Netflix. So, Salty, take it away.
Well, this is happening in Pasadena, California, which has been bankrupt for pretty much like the last 10 years because of overspending on shit that doesn't fucking matter. So everybody left Pasadena, and now they have a giant hole in their budget, and they're basically about to claim it's a $1.3 billion budget gap. So their solution to do it is to charge people that use Netflix or Hulu or anything like that.
Amazon.
Like they already tax cell phones like landlines, and they want to tax video streaming apps like Netflix and Hulu 9.4% to make up for their fuck ups in the budget.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw this article, my blood just started boiling. I was just like, you fucking stupid motherfucker. By the way, the stupid motherfucker's name, Pasadena City Councilman Tyrone Hampton.
Tyrone.
Tweet his ass.
What kind of name is that? Is he white?
Designed to make up for lost tax revenue from people getting rid of cable TV and home phones.
Wow.
Such garbage.
Even though you don't service the fucking equipment, and that these companies are out here servicing the equipment and keeping up with them, you think you fucking deserve a piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And it's seriously bullshit. Anybody in Pasadena, California, you should be writing Tyrone Hampton.
Yep.
Hampton. And get that motherfucker fired.
Yeah.
If you voted that sumbitch in, you're just dumb as fuck.
That's can't believe that
Salty
even
for mayor.
Yes, Salty for mayor.
I
fact
would never live in California ever, by the way.
No.
Why not?
Is
There's
Pasadena
no fucking way.
north?
Why?
Taxes are way too fucking high.
Okay.
Those liberals love fucking taking my money.
Yes, they do. Pasadena is northern Cali, right? Northern-ish.
I mean, I could get a map.
The fact that it got this far is disgusting. Like, they're starting to realize the change from like old TV America to new age internet America, and they're all trying to capitalize on the money, and this is just fucking ridiculous. And they're trying to capitalize on taxing video streaming, while companies like T-Mobile are going, hey, if you stream video over 4G, it doesn't count towards your data cap. Like, wholly different ends of the fucking spectrum.
I mean, that's got its own caveats too. T-Mobile, if you stream 4G things on certain apps, then that's fine. Everything else, once you hit a gig a month, that shit's going straight to 3G, and you're not getting any fucking bandwidth.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's all bullshit. Every other country in the world, all the people we know from overseas, have so much better infrastructure for their internet and so much gigantic fucking bandwidth, and then these fucking idiots.
Hi, I'm Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck somebody's taxes. Long dick style.
You
Got a bald head.
Long dick. Ideal, you're my fucking hero.
Oh God.
He just
you
tweeted
that?
Tyrone Hampton, said you're a dumbass for wanting to tax any streaming.
I hope that's the right Tyrone.
Right.
I highly
That was
doubt
some random
there's
dude.
2 Tyrone Hamptons, but if there is, let's just hope it's the right one.
The This was like when we were all watching RLCS last year, and Ideal, like we were talking shit about some random guy on some random team, and Ideal just fucking tweeted at him, just fuck you.
Fuck you, fire something or other. I can't remember the guy's name.
Ideal gives no fucks.
That is funny.
Oh my god. Anywho, any final words on this fuckery that is Pasadixa?
I mean, if you like getting fucked in the ass, then California's the place for you.
Oz, can you confirm? I love you, Oz.
I think she left.
I love
think she
you.
left. It did not surprise me. I read the headline first, and it didn't say anything about Pasadena when I read it originally on my Twitter feed. And I already knew it was in California.
Pasadena.
That's the only state in the whole fucking world, like the entire country, that would be dumb enough to try to do some dumb shit like that.
Oz, there's nothing wrong with dick and ass. You are absolutely correct. We love Mod Pockets here at Crocs and Hot Pockets.
So
The
Crocs.
show has
Crocs.
been renamed to
Dang.
Crocs and Mud Pockets.
Oh.
We shit in sandals.
No. Cox and Mud Pockets.
Cox and Mud Pockets. Yeah. Cox in Mud Pockets?
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, that makes more sense. Because where else would you put it?
The first Crocs and Hot Pockets shirt will be a butthole shirt.
I'm not buying that. There's no way.
I'm gonna get it fucking a giant butthole just tattooed on my chest.
Why would you
Please,
do that?
God,
You have one
no.
on your ass. Come on.
Please, God, no.
Yeah, a
Because
giant
when I go to get baptized and the priest is like, please remove thou garment so we may baptize you. It's like, okay. Butthole.
It's just a fuzzy peach, right?
It's a fuzzy peach. It's a bruised peach / elbow. Let's see a little weenus there. Don't you guys have a stretchy weenus, right? No? No stretchy weenus? Yeah, let me see it. Yeah.
tight like a tiger.
Shit too tight.
Tight like a tiger. Is that something else that happened at the LAN party? Tight
Austin
like
Powers?
a tiger.
Toy.
I mean, we watched part of Austin Powers at Naaackers' house.
we did.
Yeah.
Really? Gold
Yeah.
member?
We stayed up
Hey,
until like 5 in the morning watching YouTube shit.
The last night we were there, we stayed up until like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was daylight savings time, and me and Van still left at like 9 o'clock the next morning.
I
And then drove for 12 hours.
I'm unhappy because I eat. Ah, who cares? I'm gonna kill you anyway.
I feel a turtle head poking out.
I'm pretty sure that's all it was. Didn't we watch like a best of
Best
Fat
of
Bastard?
Fat Bastard clip, yeah.
Yep. That bastard's
Too
hilarious.
good.
All right. Moving on to our most talked about topic. No Man's Sky is back with a huge update. So after 3
I'll
months,
give you a huge update.
yeah, right.
Just let it die.
After 3 months of Hello Games being borderline radio silent for 3 months, they released a huge update out of nowhere. And these updates, or this update, has features like base building. There's 2 new game modes, which are creative and survival. Creative being you can explore the universe without worrying about resources or combat, and survival just being an increased difficulty from what the game already is. You are able to build crops. You can assign helpers to help you gather resources when you're traveling from planet to planet. There's new creatures. There are new resources. There is an enhanced space combat, whatever the fuck that means. And their trading system seems to be upgraded as well.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Jesus, Speed.
Every fucking
Every
week.
time.
Every game, my dog.
Idiot.
So there seems to be a huge update to No Man's Sky. And even though it's kind of seems like too little too late, I've seen a lot of streamers that have at least tried it after the update. They all tried it for a day, and I haven't seen any of them revisit the update. On paper, this seems like a significant bump to the original game. I refunded the game, so I do not have a copy of the game. I cannot jump in and test it. What do you guys think about this? We can kind of just start from the top down like we do with the rest of the show. SaltySam, give me your hold the fuck up moment of No Man's Sky.
I mean, at this point, it really wouldn't bother me as much. I don't know if anybody's been paying attention since that was posted in the news. They won the lawsuit in Europe so that they don't have to pay every single person that's ever bought the game back for false advertising, which pretty much fucked the rest of the world too, because I guarantee you the US was just waiting to see if that would work. And if that worked, we'd fucking class action lawsuit everybody who hasn't gotten a refund gets their money back. But I'm not going to play it. Like, if they'd have said anything after the release, anything at all,
Nothing.
I wouldn't be as big of a dick. But, like, I guess they were just surprised by how terrible it did, and now they're trying to kind of fucking start some kind of trade and freight system similar to, like, every other space game coming out in the next 5 years, and it's just, they have fucked themselves way too hard at this point in my eyes. And I don't even want to watch other people play the game.
Yeah.
Like, the whole game just has a shitty taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
To quickly elaborate on what SaltySam just said, I forgot to throw this in the script. I don't think it was last show, but I think the show before, we discussed a topic where there was a agency in Europe that was suing No Man's Sky, or investigating.
It was like a consumer protection agency.
Yep. Trying to see if there was any false advertisement that had went on with No Man's Sky releasing. And it was decided by the courts of whatever the fuck person or whatever the fuck country.
I feel like it was in the UK.
It might have been the UK.
I feel like it was in the UK.
Yeah. They decided that there was no false advertising on the company's part, which is absolute bullshit. Somebody found a loophole. Somebody got paid somewhere, because there was no fucking way in hell that there was no false advertising. So that officially set the precedent for this company and future games.
Well, and the biggest thing for me is not only did they not say anything, the only thing that came out was one tweet from one random developer on the team that said it was a fucking mistake in the first place.
Yep.
No, it was from the
Burn the fucking
CEO's
house
account.
down.
What, or was
That
it
was
from
a
the
hack.
game
From
company?
Hello
Somebody hacked
Games
the
account. Somebody hacked into their shit and
It
posted
was a hack.
No, yeah, it wasn't even a hack. The person who ran the Twitter account was like, okay, we need to put an end to this. This game sucked. It was a mistake. And then they were gone. So,
and it was the most honest thing that anybody, because they had been so radio silent. And soon as, here's the thing, like when I saw that, I was like, oh, people are gonna rip them a new fucking asshole as soon as they see this. And you wouldn't believe how many people are like, hey man, you try. Like even for Twitter, it was like, hey man, you guys try the best you can. Just try to make it right. You know, it was the most honest thing that anybody had ever said about the game from their team. And it got like more positive than negative responses. And you know, if they would have been like, "Oh, game of the year! This game is so great!" Like people would have just destroyed them. Like Hitler would have come back from the dead and been like, "9, 9, 9," and just killed the whole dev team. But like it was just the truest thing they said. It blows my mind. It just blows my. That was a little extreme. I'm sorry.
No, very fitting.
It was out of left field when you said that. That's come up out.
The fact,
I don't know why he would say 9 over again.
The fact that DayZ at least has mixed reviews with 150,000 reviews in Steam, and No Man's Sky has half that and is overwhelmingly negative.
Yep.
I mean, they got bit by the same bug that fucking Call of Duty did too. So.
Yep. 42 Speed. Any words? You have the best words.
Now I'm not defending No Man's Sky by any means, but the one thing that sucks about making a game in this day and age is that everything is so easily posted on the internet and so easily like magnified to the extreme that like
shit.
yeah, like you know, doesn't matter. They still made a pretty shitty. Well, I shouldn't say they made a shitty game. They made a shitty game for what they said it was going to be, and then everybody who saw what it was supposed to be tore a strip out of them because they wanted what they originally said they were going to release.
Exactly.
So it sucks for them because they made this game, and really, it's not like if it was cheaper and it was less promised to be such a good game, it probably would have been not so bad. Mm-hmm. But because they promised such big things and they promised all this other stuff,
beautiful game. At the end of the day, it just wasn't the functionality.
And then $30.
And then they charge so much for it. But as a thing, the way that, and it's not even just with games these days. It's like with any little thing. Like anybody can go on the internet and type up the worst fucking review ever, and if they share that with the entire world, everybody in the entire world will call it a shitty game.
Yep.
So that's the thing. Like it sucks for them, but you really have to watch what you put on the internet nowadays because people will just tear it apart.
Yep. What I picture happened at Hello Games was they have their headquarters, and I just imagine that they opened the front door really quick and just threw No Man's Sky out and then closed the door. It's like, okay, nobody listened to anything anyone says for the next 3 months. And the game was out there, it was ready, and then they worked on the game for 3 months, and then after 3 months, they opened the door to fucking riots and pitchforks, and they're like, what? Everything's been fine. We're okay. We've been working. Don't worry. And then just threw the second update, like, okay, close the door. Oh man, that was a close one. I look at this game, and I see Grav 2, No Man's Sky. Like, it's pretty much just fucking Grav now. It's like, it's almost, we'll add base building, and we'll add some trading, and, we'll add a couple other features. It's like, bro.
Actual multiplayer coming in a year.
No, and have they...
Nothing, they haven't talked
Yeah, they haven't elaborated on multiplayer, like, whatsoever. Like, hey, remember this game that you felt eternally alone in? That's not going to change. But you can build your own base, which you can live by yourself now.
No one else can see.
Yeah. And build a house that no one will see.
Yeah, what's the point of building a huge, awesome base if you can't go next door and fuck your neighbor's base? Like, isn't that the point of having a base, is being able to go raid somebody else's? So, I don't know.
I feel like they're just putting their finger in the fucking dike right now, but the dike is already fucking broken.
Like 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, maybe 2 in the front, 5 in the back. Right?
2 in the pink, 5 in the sink.
Right. There's enough for 20.
Right in the sink.
I think it's safe to say that even after this update, like, I understand people make mistakes. Companies make mistakes. Even if you weren't going to buy this game again, would any of you guys forgive the company as a whole? Give them a second chance at another game?
They were a fucking phone game maker before they did this shit.
Yeah, I can blame myself a little bit on purchasing the game before looking into what Hello Games was, because I would have fucking bought it if I knew what they made before.
Speed talked me into it. That's the only reason.
You know what? Fuck you, man. I didn't say anything.
He's like, oh my god, look at all the spaceships. And I'm like, oh, it sounds so great.
Speed.
And then I bought it, and then I put in 2 refund requests.
Make an asshole with your hand so I can fuck it.
Yeah, Speed.
Come over here.
Yeah.
Come over here.
Yeah.
Give me an asshole, Speed. Over here. Other side. I'm gonna fist your ass. So
it was all Speed's fault. He talked it up, and then like I bought it. He's like, yeah, so I'm like 15 hours in, I beat the game. Like, son of a bitch. But no, let me just say that the first, what is the cutoff for like Steam's refunds? Is it 2 hours or 5 hours?
I've always heard 2.
2 hours.
Okay. For 2 hours, 2 to like 5 hours, the game was completely like, wow, like, look at this, look at that. Like, it was all amazing. And then after that, it was just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, different colors, copy paste, copy paste. And it was just like, wow, okay, that's it. So that's what pissed me off. It was just so many promises, none of them came true. And unfortunately, like a dumbass, I bought it instead of listening to my gut and not buying it. And now I'm stuck with it. I put in 2 refund requests, didn't get responses on either. Or I got responses, but they were like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, please, sir.
Thank you for your $60. Go fuck yourself.
So are you going to try the update?
No.
You're not even going to try it just cause?
No.
What's the
Just to laugh
point?
at it?
Like,
Just to laugh at it.
I mean, I could laugh at it without installing it.
please give us a 20-minute YouTube video of you playing No Man's Sky.
I watched someone streaming. I watched someone streaming the new update, and I watched it for like 5 minutes before I was like, nothing's changed.
Nothing.
Like they're just fucking buzzing plants, collecting the resource, buzz another plant, collect the resource. It's just nothing.
Build
changed.
a house, same house.
I think.
You know, I'm sick of talking about this game.
Okay.
I thought we went over this and we're like, never again, never on Crocs and Hot Pockets will we discuss.
What's the first word of No Man's Sky? No.
No. 9.
No man buy this game.
I think now, because there was always this like fog of uncertainty that surrounded the game because they had been radio silent since launch. Now that they have announced what they've been working on, I think now we can officially say we can probably never talk about No Man's Sky again, unless they get sued, because then we can all just fucking circle jerk about that. But I think,
Oh my god, I can't wait to get my money back.
but I think now, July Sleek, No Man's Game. I think that's a perfect fucking retitle for that. Yeah, I think we're good. Never talking about No Man's Sky ever again. Sorry. God, we fucking hyped it for so long.
I feel like this show is
You and
from
Vance,
the
man,
like
hyped
the
the
first
shit out of
episode.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it at first. Like the first couple
did too.
planets, it was like, this is fucking awesome. And then once you realize that it's all the same shit, then fuck this.
Yep.
And
I'm a guy that likes playing games where it's the same shit.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky just wasn't the same shit.
That is true. If anything, No Man's Sky would have been like I thought Salty was gonna love it.
Same.
I did for
Well,
the
you did.
first like 4 hours, but then it was dead.
Exactly.
Like at least the ARC updates every fucking day.
Yeah. At least they have somebody that actually cares about the game instead of just throwing it out in the world and being like, meh, hope you like it. So,
Okay.
so hello games. Here are our final middle fingers for you. I'm sorry for anybody that was related to that game, but you failed and you made a lot of wrong moves. And now we are going to never talk about you again.
give me back my money.
Hot come.
Hot come! Moving on. Goodbye, No Man's Sky.
I still wish I had a G930 headset so I could peek like that. Hot come.
Next article up. This isn't so much tech related. It's not so much streaming related, but this man has made an impact on so many of these guests' lives that it deserved a little bit of talking about it. The very popular filmmaker / YouTuber Casey Neistat and partner sells Beam app to CNN for $25 million. So for those of you who don't know, Casey Neistat is a very, very popular YouTuber. He had a daily vlog for the past year and a half plus, was uploading daily, you know, getting hundreds of thousands of millions of views every single day. He went from 500,000 subscribers to 5.5 million subscribers in about 12, 13 months. So, you know, nothing too mind-blowing, just a little bit of success.
He's
And
almost to 1 million a month at this point.
yeah, it's fucking insane.
He gets 2 to 3 million views like every fucking day towards the end of his vlog.
Yep, and he just passed 1 billion views like 1 or 2 months ago. So
I'm like half of those views.
yeah, right. Just rewatching
Yeah.
them over and over. He had an app called Beam, and the idea of the app was you would take your phone and you would cover the proximity sensor of the phone, and it would record a 4-second video. So the idea was to be able to capture the moments that were in front of you without being stuck behind your phone. And being able to share it instantly. So you would put it to your chest, it would record. As soon as you pulled away, it would automatically upload. If you did 4 or 5 of those in a row, it would create a Snapchat-like story. at its core, the idea was good, but it wasn't what the people wanted. It's just nobody wanted to use that app that way because it was so real. It was raw, unedited footage of what you were experiencing in your life. And that's not what people want to share these days. People want to be able to edit what they're shooting. They want to throw a filter. They want to throw a sticker. So the app
want to be fake.
Yeah, or be fake. Exactly. So the app did really well at the beginning and then just quickly tanked. But apparently CNN saw some potential in the app and ended up buying the company as a whole for $25 million and ended up employing the entire Beam staff, which was about 13 or 14 employees. So as you guys may or may not know, Casey Neistat no longer doing the daily vlog, no longer the owner of his company Beam, but they are going to be working on some sort of media outlet for CNN, of which
news outlet.
Yeah.
Some type of social media
platform.
oriented bullshit.
something where, you know, Casey and his partner will have creative freedom, however much creative freedom you can have under CNN. But they're working on a new project, and it's a big step for them. I personally wish Casey nothing but luck in his future endeavors. I binge watched the fuck out of his vlogs. I never cared about daily vlogs before Casey Neistat. Some of
I
the most
didn't watch anybody else's.
inspiring.
Watch Gary Vee now.
Gary Vee. Yep. Gary Vee
Gary
will
Vee.
motivate the fuck out of
In
you.
spite of Casey taking down his daily vlog, has been daily vlogging every fucking day.
Yep. Smart man.
And if you need somebody to try to kick you in the ass every single day, watch this bitch work. He's 41 years old. He works 16-hour days every fucking day.
The grind is real. So any points regarding this article?
I just want to. The only thing I really want to touch on is something that I've heard 1,000 times, and it's probably every comment on fucking Medium on that link I put in chat. It's probably every comment down there that he's a sellout, that he's this and that, and blah blah blah. It's like, you don't have a fucking clue. None of us have a fucking clue, minus maybe Robot to a degree, of how much a startup is like stress and fucking money and work and everything else. And to turn around and take a $2-3 million investment that you got from other startup people and turn it into a $25 million win, plus everybody from your company is being hired on at one of the biggest media outlets in the fucking country. I mean, I don't agree with what media outlet he went to,
Yeah.
but all media outlets to me are total fucking bullshit. But I think people don't give him enough credit for what he did in the amount of time that he did it. Like, he started daily vlogging because he wanted a way to challenge himself and do all this and blah, blah, blah. And he changed the entire fucking game. And then turn around and tell us 6 months into his vlog that the main reason he started was to get the exposure out there for Beam. And then have Beam basically tank and still get $25 million paid.
Yep.
That's more, I feel like it's more of his personal brand than it was anything else. I mean, the man gained 6 million followers from 500,000 in 18 months.
And that wasn't because of Beam. That's because of him as
And
a
that
person.
didn't have shit to do with Beam. Like,
Just-
he's an amazing filmmaker. He has a crazy fucking life.
Yep.
And the technology behind Beam is probably very well developed, and like, you know, CNN
I mean,
might be able to take that.
it's
They're not
fucking
gonna
the guy
scrap it.
that was from Tumblr.
Yeah, exactly.
Matt.
Like that was huge.
Imagine
And-
if... I'm sorry. Go ahead, Salty.
I used the fuck out of that app when it came out.
I did too.
And nobody else did. So
Yeah.
I just fucking deleted it. When I got this phone, I just deleted it entirely.
What you need to think about as an outsider, not having any clue what Casey's business is imagine starting a company, asking a bunch of your friends for $2 million in investments, asking 14 people in your company to rely on you for income. Imagine having that startup that is your passion, and then somebody coming along and going, hey, you know that startup that cost $2 million? Okay, we're going to buy it from you and we're going to kill it. But we're going to give you $25 million. We're going to employ all of your employees for the next 5 years, guaranteed. And then you can do whatever you want after that. Like, would you not take that deal? It's like a fucking ABC Warehouse commercial. I could beat that deal. I'll fucking take that deal. Would you not? So, yeah,
You're gonna love the way you look. I guarantee
it. It made me, like, just see all those comments. Oh, you fucking sell. Like, has Casey ever been a fucking sellout? Ever? No.
It's his life. It's his work.
Yep.
He did all this himself, including the people that he employed. He can sell that if he fucking wants to.
Exactly.
He created it. It's his shit.
He literally sold it.
He brought you content for a year.
Yeah.
Plus. I mean...
Go ahead, 42.
Oh, I was just saying, he sellout. He sold it.
Yeah.
He sold his company.
He did.
That's true.
He sold it.
Yep.
And he has every right in the world to do it.
Yep.
And
It's just it's keyboard warriors.
it is.
Really.
It really is. The dude, the dude was on fucking welfare with a kid at 17 years old and is now a multimillionaire because he's a hardworking motherfucker. You don't have respect for that, then you're a moron.
$30,000 flights from Dubai to fucking London. And getting 15 million views on that video the next day.
Yep.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking whiny bastards.
And even him, he's like, I don't know why that video did so well. It was just the bathroom on a plane.
No, I fucking love Casey. The day I discovered his vlogs, I binge watched every single episode until it was current. Like I spent a whole week just watching them. They were so amazing. But I have to say, like the past couple months, like there's a reason that guy wears sunglasses all day. It's because he has these huge bags under his eyes. He has to be so freaking tired from vlogging every single. Not only does he have to shoot all this shit and like talk to a camera all day, he has to then stay up till 4 in the morning editing that shit to have it up the next day all by himself and make it interesting and make it beautiful and pick good music. Like that puts, and if you're single, that's awesome. But if you have a wife and a child, like, and that's how you spend your time, that's got to be so.
There's no
that's
fucking
put
way
so
in
much stress
hell.
on your life. No. Yeah, there's no way. Like he got away with murder for 3 years, and
they just either you're not paying attention to anybody or you're the greatest fucking person of all time. Because there's just I live that life, and I don't live anything close to as busy as his fucking. I'm lazy as fuck. Yeah. My house does everything for me at this point.
Yeah.
And I still don't have enough time to do that much shit.
Salty's
it's amazing what he's done, and I wish him the best. Like I'm sad the vlogs are over, and I can't believe there's people being like, "How could you do this to us?"
Yeah.
But the man's again, he said it like, "Do I want to be vlogging until I'm 50? No, this has just been a step in my life, and I'm moving to the next thing to challenge myself, and I respect that because it is so fucking easy to be like, you know what? I'm comfortable. I'm making so much money. I'm just gonna keep cranking out this shit, and just. But it wasn't challenged, and Beam, even though it failed, it was a good idea, and it's gonna transform into something else, whether good or bad, who knows? But the guy has amazing ideas. He's got like watching that guy just one vlog, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something today, like makes you feel inspired just to get shit done. And so like, I fucking respect the hell out of that guy. I can't wait till his next video comes out.
Think about this. His failed idea sold for $25 million. Like, what is this man doing?
There was 800 people using that app.
Yep.
Crazy. When Casey released the vlog, Salty's fucking data usage for his cell phone bill went up.
That was the first month I cracked 50 gigs.
Yeah, just straight up.
That was y'all's fault.
Like entirely. A fucking altar boy's dick at a strip club. Just.
By the way, I think I set a new record the other day. I don't know if anybody saw that post on Twitter.
I did.
Like 53?
Yeah. It's insane, dude.
3 gigabytes in a month, and I still had a day left.
Wow.
I still had a day left. Shit.
So
I fucking burned that shit. Fuck Verizon.
I just bumped myself up to the 30 gig plan.
Oh, get fucked.
Because I've been eating so much
Fuck
data.
that. I fucking shit. This is still unlimited. I will pay outright for phones until they fucking snipe me from a rooftop. Like, I've just been burning their shit up for years.
So
Like,
Casey,
it just started 2 days ago, and I've already used 2.5 gigs.
yeah, goddamn, gotta
And I
get that.
haven't gone to work yet.
About to get loaded. Casey, if there's any chance that you see this episode, just know that we are all fucking behind you. You have inspired so many of us for such a long period of time. We wish you the most amount of luck that we can in your future endeavors. You've just been an amazing fucking human being, and we love you.
I hope you see this, Casey.
Snap thumbs up. That's all you, dog. We love you. All right, moving along to our final point of our gaming news and discussion. Game Awards - discuss anything ! With a link. So as you guys know, the 2016 Game Awards were this past week. A lot of feels, a lot of wins, a lot of rage as well. But I threw the link. There was a Polygon link of showing who won what Game Awards. I wanted to give you guys a chance to touch on any of them. I was watching a stream the other day, and this girl was upset that Overwatch won Game of the Year.
Oh my god.
And
Overwatch? Oh my god.
And her reasoning was... apparently, if you're a company that has the most money, you automatically win Game of the Year. And I was like, that is so fucking incorrect. That
If you have the most money, you're putting out the best games.
yeah, like, okay, no, fuck you. Firewatch, 4-hour game, probably a $50,000 budget. One of the best games of 2016. Eat a dick.
And was actually, Firewatch was nominated for Best Independent Game as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't win, but it was nominated.
Can I just say, just before we get into this, no spoilers, Naaackers. I know you like to spoil games like BioShock Infinite.
I spoiled one game.
The most epic game of all games that like you can't spoil, okay?
It was 3 years old.
Just saying.
I hear you,
saying.
kitten. What? Why
Just
did you
saying.
think I was gonna spoil?
I want everybody in chat to know that I got your back. Naaackers isn't going to spoil anything, okay?
Such a dickhead.
What specifically did you think I was gonna spoil?
The Last of Us.
I haven't even played The Last of Us.
Well, you would fucking find a way how to do it, okay? You twat.
Everyone dies.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out.
So, here's the thing.
I got you, Boots.
Overwatch has millions of concurrent players every single fucking day. You deserve Game of the Year, okay? The game, whether you like Overwatch or not, is a flawless game. The graphics are flawless. The community kind of sucks dick. There's no bugs. The development team genuinely cares about the game itself. They balance the game on a bi-monthly basis to fit the needs and wants of its player base. It absolutely deserved Game of the Year.
They won a bunch of shit too, by the way.
Yeah, they won. It was more than just the Game of the Year award.
Best esports game, best multiplayer. There's one more I thought. Might have been it.
Okay.
Those are some pretty big fucking categories.
Yeah, a lot. So any talking points relating to the Game Awards? No spoilers, because robots spoil shit every day.
Cry. I'll go ahead for you.
I really want to. I've never really been a PlayStation 4 fanboy by any means. Like I've never owned a PlayStation, but lately I've been realizing how many good games are coming out on PlayStation. That new Death Stranding game, the new Kojima game. When I was watching the trailer for that game, I was watching the Game Awards live, and that trailer came on, and it was blowing me away how good the video looked. Granted, they did say that video footage was being shown on the new PS4 Pro, So it's like you got to spend some money to get that.
It's 4K.
Version. Yeah,
It's just
so
like the Xbox One S1 or whatever the fuck they just came out with.
no, because that one doesn't gameplay at 4K. It just video streams in Blu-ray at 4K. You can't game at 4K on the Xbox S.
What's
It's
the point of
it's
that,
bullshit.
Dennis?
It's that Project Scorpio.
Scorpio, yep.
That's the Xbox one that's going to be gaming at 4K. That's going to come like way after PlayStation 4 Pro.
But
so they're
still
not
at
gonna-
30 FPS.
They're not going to have anything.
'Cause the eye
Anyway,
can't see more than 30 FPS.
but yeah, that if you
Fucking
haven't
make
watched
me.
the Death Stranding trailer, go watch it and full screen it, turn all your lights off, do whatever you got to do to get yourself immersed in it because it's crazy how good the graphics look.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to remember the guy's name, Hans something or not Hans?
Solo.
Hans Zimmer.
No, what's the dude that's in the trailer? He's an actor.
Hans.
You talking about the Walking Dead actor?
No,
No, he wasn't in the trailer this time.
Oh no, that's the other game.
I
No,
can't. I
that's
can't remember the
this
guy's.
game.
I can't remember the
Errol?
guy's. No, it's not. It's not Norman Reedus. Not that guy. They showed a different actor who's in this game, and he's got like a Swedish sounding name.
Can't remember.
But he's
spoilers.
in the trailer. He's in the trailer near the end, and he had like they do like a close up of his face, but it's like the character in the game's face,
Okay.
and it looks so fucking real.
Yeah, it does look really good.
But that's
I'm gonna throw a link in chat for the trailer on that
Okay.
game.
Just to do a quick overview: Game of the Year, Overwatch; Best Game Direction, Blizzard; Best Narrative, Uncharted 4; Best Art Direction, Inside; Best Music, Doom, which Doom had a fucking live performance of their soundtrack.
that was so good.
I didn't know
That
guitars
game
could
was
make those
so
sounds.
good. Oh, so good.
Games for Impact. That Dragon Cancer. Okay, real quick, no spoilers.
God.
That Dragon Cancer is a game about a couple's experience with a child that. Oh, Siri, wrong fucking time. Okay, this is a field trip. Jesus Christ. Their journey with having a child that was diagnosed with cancer before he was even 1 year old. What I'm going to suggest is if you like podcasts, go listen to Radiolab's The Cathedral. Is a podcast about the creation of this game, stories told. I'm fucking getting choked up about it right now, just thinking about it because I just listened to it the other day.
It is probably one of the most emotional experiences. You could watch the entire gameplay without a voice.
Yeah.
Just watching the game being played as if you were the one playing it.
That'd be the
Like,
best way to watch it.
I want to buy this game just to support the people that made it, because the people that made it was the father of this child.
Yeah.
And it was just like everybody watched that video. It was posted a million times the other
I
day.
had no idea that this game existed until this Game Awards thing because I don't go on the internet very much, honestly. I come home and play Rocket League. That's
Yep.
all I do.
Yep.
But I found out about this game from watching the Game Awards, and just watching, like, I've kind of figured what the game was about just from, watching the game on screen when they were showing the trailer and all that stuff at the Game Awards, hearing the name of the game, and then like seeing the guy walk up to the stage and accept the award and go onto his phone to try and list or like talk out his speech
Yeah.
because he knows he can't do it just by going up there and doing it himself. He had to write it down. He was bawling his eyes out, and so was fucking I, because
Yeah.
as soon as I saw him go up on stage, I was like, holy shit,
I
this guy has
lost it.
been through some fucking
And
shit.
believe me, now that you've seen his reaction to that, watching gameplay of that game will make you cry like a bitch.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's
Like,
absolutely
it
awful.
is so fucking real, because that game hit me. Watching the playthrough hit me at a time where like I just had my kid, so here's it. Like my kid was the same age. I couldn't even fucking fathom going through that.
Yeah.
And then turning around and using it for a positive to fucking make this game and really just like put everything on your heart on the line. Like that fucking game, amazing.
So, recommend it to everybody. First, If you want some feels, go watch the Game Awards of That Dragon Cancer winning most impact games for impact. And then the game is only $10 on Steam. But if you are a podcast listening person, I highly suggest listening to The Cathedral. If you don't know what Radiolab is as a podcast, go lose yourself in that podcast. It is one of the best podcasts out there. And they touch on so many different projects. So, goddamn, I'm going to cry on camera just thinking about this game and everything that surrounds it. We're going to move along so I don't. But absolutely should have 100% won that award. Best independent game inside, best mobile, Pokemon Go, best VR, Res Infinite, best action, Doom, best action adventure, Dishonored 2, probably for the console, RPG, Witcher, best fighting game, Street Fighter. So there's a link in chat that goes over the rest of them. But overall, the Game Awards was a very great production. I think they did a really good job. Having Doom soundtrack played live was a great fucking touch. Very awesome.
Fucking legit.
Yeah.
I went back and watched that later.
As the musician, how epic as fuck is it to play video game soundtrack live for an audience?
Right. You're like, you got to be the first motherfucker to ever do that.
Yep.
Especially live in a broadcast setting.
Let's see here. Radiolab, The Cathedral. I listened to this podcast on my way home from work on Friday. I cried in my car, trying to like fucking hold
Listen
it together.
To it by yourself if you don't want anybody to know you cry. I don't care how tough of a man you are or a woman or whatever. Like I don't even have kids. I don't have a child, and I was dying listening to this. I can't imagine, because Salty knows the day his kid came out that like there was this unimaginable love that he had for his kid, and losing that you can't describe how horrible that is.
The amount of fear that came over me watching that game being played.
Yep.
At that time in my life was just like,
as a male, I think I speak for all of you guys. As a male, you are used to having somewhat control over your life. Like it's just in our genes. It's just the alpha male, and to have something like that where you have no fucking control, you don't have an ounce of control over anything. It is all out of your hands. We have to stop talking about this. We have to fucking move on.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing my shit, guys.
Stop. Stop.
But that Dragon Cancer, absolutely.
Z-scopes.
most deserving.
Any final non-feels talking points regarding the Game Awards?
I mean, I'm glad its production value really held up. I feel like, so hopefully it'll be better.
One more thing. There was not a hint of Call of Duty at that entire thing.
Yeah!
And I was so happy. Yes. I feel like every year, not even just at the Game Awards, but like E4 and those, all those different shows that get brought out, they always end up winning best multiplayer because it somehow comes out. There's a new Call of Duty like a month or two before these award shows happen. And it's just because everybody is off fucking playing Call of Duty because these kids all get their parents to buy it for them. Like, it just always seems to win when there's, good games like Titanfall and Battlefields.
Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just even other multiplayer games that are out there that are unique and way better, but people still want to go out and play Call of Duty. And the fact that it wasn't at this Game Awards at all, no mention of Call of Duty whatsoever, was just such refreshment to me.
Really was.
It's so weird how everybody on Xbox Live wants to fuck my mom.
Ooh, Reese's cunt.
Man, I wish I had some fucking candy.
I have so much. I could mail you all like 50 pieces each. I'd still have a ton left over.
I mean, I've got a mailbox.
Yeah. Fucking ship that shit. You know what I bought for the first time? The other day, I was like, I went to CVS. I got cat food and the M&M's Crispy, the ones in the green bag. Oh, it was yummy.
I've never had those.
I threw that shit in the freezer and then ate them afterwards.
Fantastic.
Oh, man. So good.
M&M
I
pretzels,
bought
those are the
Klondike
best.
bars for the other day for the first time in like 100 years.
Klondike bars.
Yeah, they're tiny as fuck now. They make them, they're like this fucking big. This is fucking bullshit. I was like, this is a pack of 3 and it costs what? And it's actually a pack of 6.
I like Klondike bars.
Bullshit. I wouldn't do fucking anything for a
Let's
Klondike
do it,
bar.
Speed.
Fuck for a Klondike
I'm not
bar.
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
All right. Moving along to our headline honorable mentions. As you guys know, these are the topics of discussion that were important enough to mention, but not important enough to discuss. So if you would kindly ready your very high-tech camera equipment for these headline honorable mentions. SaltySam, you're up first, my dog.
Totally fucked up the scroll wheel.
Whee!
New cars, arena, and training mode, and newest Rocket League update.
Red Dead Redemption is coming to PlayStation Now next week. Oh my god.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Telltale game announced.
The Last of Us 2 announced, yeah.
I can't see the title of this script, so I'm going to try and read it as best that I can. I can't fucking... I have to zoom in. I have to make this text really big.
Bulletstorm.
Somebody please highlight the text and make it bigger so I can fucking read it. I didn't say that.
Oh my god, Naaackers.
There you go.
Bulletstorm getting 4K re-release with Duke Nukem mode. We're going to build a wall. I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
Hillary is a cunt. I'm glad she lost. She was so undeserving of the job anyways.
You look like the fucking alien from the first Men in Black.
It's so hot in here already. I don't know how everybody does it. We are going to move along to the question time of the show. And the first question I would like to ask my fellow candidates, guests, is... What did you guys buy for Black Friday / Cyber Monday deals?
You guys know what I bought. I
Tell
bought
them to
every
turn the
fucking
lights
thing.
off.
Alexa? Spray my tan.
What? Hopefully by Christmas time I'll be able to do it on the show because I want to get an Echo Dot just to put on my desk. And it links to everything else.
I too very much want to Echo Dot. So anybody else? Anybody buy any cool things for Black Friday / Cyber Monday? I don't think any of us went out on Black Friday. It's all about Cyber Monday.
The
I
only
don't want to
thing,
die.
the only thing, I mean, they don't have, so they have Black Friday and Cyber Monday in Canada, but it's so dubbed down compared to what's down there just because we want to get on the hype train. The only thing I will say I bought is, and I'm not sure, they didn't really say it was a Black Friday or Cyber Monday thing, but Steam had a sale on some games, and I got Doom for like $20. I got Firewatch for like $14, I think.
Oh, 2 great releases.
And I also got Besiege, which I'm gonna try and play soon. I got 3 really, really good games for super cheap.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice.
Spencer's in the mall nearest to my house was selling horse dildos for 50% off.
What?
They're huge.
They're fucking huge.
They're fucking huge. I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
Jesus Christ.
Anybody else? I
No, I didn't buy
purposely put all expendable income into my savings account on pre-Cyber Monday just so I wouldn't spend any money. I did not buy a single thing.
I almost bought a 500 gig SSD that I didn't need that came with a copy
I saw
of
that too.
Watch Dogs 2. I was like, I should, but I don't need it. But
Should.
Also, games I held back on. It's really easy to not spend money once you go to Hawaii and you're fucking broke. So yeah.
Yep.
Go to Hawaii if you don't want to spend any money.
Other than when you're in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Where a gallon of milk costs $12.
Oh my god. Fucking toilet paper costs so much. Like everything there costs like 4 times what it would on the mainland.
You got to make like Salty and just shit from the door. That way you don't got to wipe.
Alexa, flush the toilet.
Yes, sir.
Do it. I'm probably gonna walk out of my living room after this show and be like, Alexa, turn on TV.
Moving along. Chat, this next question is for you. We just want to kind of get a feeler on whether or not the latest No Man's Sky, I know we said we wouldn't talk about it anymore, but this was already in the script, so.
It was in the script. It was in the script.
Yep. If the latest No Man's Sky update would make you play the game again, or even if you refunded it, would it make you re-buy the game? So we want to get a feel for what you guys are thinking. If you would play it again because of the new update, or are you with us, just double middle finger, 2 in the pink, 5 in the stink, just no thank you whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and read off the audience question and answer while you guys fuck up that U-poll real quick. And hello. We have one question from Mr. Ideal Shooting, and he says, for the people who don't have PS4s, are you thinking about getting them because of the games coming out? Great question.
Yes.
I literally did that for my birthday in September. My girlfriend bought me a PS4 because I had been talking about it so much.
So many good exclusives coming out on PS4, not to mention The Last of Us Part 2. Which, like, I watched it. Someone sent me the trailer while I was streaming on Saturday. It gave me goosebumps. I was like, oh, yeah.
She's all grown up.
So I was like, yeah, finally she's old enough.
Oh, God.
So, yeah. So,
You guys are fucked up.
I know, that's all.
The Last Guardian actually comes out next week, and I am super fucking pumped for that game. Very pumped. Very pumped. All right, well, that was
So many good games. Last of Us 2, god damn it.
I was just gonna mention that I'm actually kind of in that same boat. I'm there's a lot of games that I've been looking at on PlayStation. Like I said, I don't own a PlayStation. I almost never have. There's some games that are coming out for PlayStation that look almost too good to pass up.
Yep.
Does anybody want this Xbox One? Because it's just
There's so much dirt on that.
Not yet. I got to play Red Dead before you get rid of it.
Hold on.
If you pay for the shipping, I will post a video of me shooting it a lot.
I'd be down for that.
Kind
Can you guys see the penis?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a lot of balls, not a lot of shaft.
Hold on. Girthy. I never said it was long. I just said it was girthy.
Girthy. Real quick, since I just saw this question pop up in chat: boxers or briefs or both? Oh,
Boxer
Salty?
briefs.
Boxer briefs for me.
Speed.
Same.
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
I'm a boxer briefs man as well.
Keep it tight like a toidle.
Gotta fucking keep it tweet.
All right, that is it for the audience question answer. We're going to take a quick look at this wonderful U-poll. Oh, my God. So the question was whether or not you would give No Man's Sky another chance. 0 votes for yes. Absolutely no votes. Chat, you guys are the best. 11 votes for no. And then 4 waiting for more updates and reviews. I can say that if no is over here and waiting for more updates and reviews is over here, I'm not quite in the middle. I'm actually kind of a little bit towards waiting for updates and reviews, because if 2 months from now they said, okay, it is no longer one instance, you can officially host your own No Man's Sky server, you can have 200 people to a server, you can do full multiplayer, you can do space battles. You can do space exploration with
You
co-op.
sound exactly like that douchebag CEO making a bunch of promises
No.
that'll never come true.
But you just never know. I hate this fucking shit more than anybody else.
And maybe I'll get a blowjob tonight. But the chances are I'm not.
Hey, you only need one person for a blowjob. You just got to get a couple of ribs removed. That's all I'm saying.
I've been doing the stranger lately, you know, where you like numb your arm and then you just and you're like, who's doing that? Stacy?
I have been a cynical son of a bitch for a very large portion of my life. And I've gotten to a point where even though there's certain people who just deserve a firm fucking fist in their ass, there's still a small little part of me that's like, you're still human. You make mistakes. I understand. So there's a very, very tiny part of me that if I still had the game and it hadn't been refunded and I didn't have to pay for it again, I would maybe try it in the future. But the very cynical part of me just wants to say, fuck you, and no thank you.
Words. Star Citizen.
My man. But remember, we're not getting hyped about
Sky.
it. We're not hyped about Star
I already
Citizen
own
at
it,
all.
so I don't give a fuck.
It's gonna be lame.
Hold the
Don't
fuck
say
up.
that.
That was
already
the
hyped.
last game I actually pre-ordered. Was that?
Yeah.
I got it with the R7 that's in my girlfriend's computer for free. I knew she'd never play it, so I just put it on my shit.
Swoop.
Is that Zelda?
She's gonna come on over. Babe, where's that Star Citizen key?
Star what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She don't know what the
baby.
fuck. She wouldn't even know what I'm talking about.
All right, cool. All right. Well, as fun as it has been, unfortunately, this is the end of the show. So we're going to go around the room one more time, get everybody to announce their social media. If you guys are streaming, please announce any upcoming streams that you have, any exciting events. Mr. SaltySam, we will start with you, my friend.
Hi, my name is SaltySam. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at @TheSaltySam. Snapchat, Salty All Day. Discord,
I'm SpeedDemon,
and... No, I'm not done yet! I didn't
Don't
say
pause.
anything important! Anyways. I'm going to stream tomorrow morning. So 10 o'clock, 10:30.
I'll
At
be there.
TheSaltySam on Twitch.
Is it my turn yet?
You can go now.
Okay. My name's SpeedDemon. You can find me on the GSM forums and Discord, and on Twitter at SpeedDemon2533.
I am MrFrotyTwo on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitch, and I actually am streaming tomorrow as well, since I am officially back to streaming now. I didn't want to mention it because I don't like shameless plugs, but I'm really hoping to stream Doom tomorrow. I'm gonna give that game a try.
So good.
I'm
It's
looking
so
forward. Like
good.
after seeing all the nominations for that game at the Game Awards, I'm like, oh, so I really wanted to play it when it first got released, but I was like, $80. I'm not too sure. But now that I paid like super cheap for it, I'm really excited.
I got it.
And MrFrotyTwo TV on Twitter.
Hi, I'm the BadBadRobot. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Snapchat at the BadBadRobot. I stream 3 times a week currently, more coming soon because I've just became a partner on Twitch. Monday and Wednesdays from 7:30 to usually midnight, 11:30-ish, and Saturdays from 2 to 6. I'm a variety caster, and I play Marvin Gaye. I turn on the fireplace, and I talk sweet nothings into your ear from time to time. Hi.
This is the first official Crocs and Hot Pockets where we have had a partnered streamer as a guest. Yeah! Big
High
time!
fives.
Woo! Good shit. As you may or may not know, my name is Naaackers. You guys can find me live on this channel 3 times a week. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. This upcoming Tuesday is a maybe because I have my internet service provider coming out to my house to repair some lines because shit's been fucked up. I haven't dropped any frames tonight, which is a good sign. But Tuesday is a maybe. If anything, it'll be some late night Rocket League. But as far as Thursday and Saturday is concerned, we'll most likely be continuing the Watch Dogs 1 campaign stream, which I've been having an absolute blast with. And you can find me on Twitter and Snapchat at Naaackers with 3 A's. Social media links are going to be in chat. And that is it for this show. Just want to give a huge thank you again to anybody that helped support us, both GSN and Twitch related communities with Extra Life, raising over $2,600 this Extra Life event. It was an absolute blast to be able to have all of our fellow GSN members in person streaming for charity. Was probably one of the best experiences of my life.
By the way, Salty, can we get some of those pictures from your camera?
Please?
For God's sakes?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it.
Please?
I was like, because I was coming on here, and she's like, girlfriend, I was talking to her before I came on here, and she's like, what are you guys going to talk about tonight? I was like, I don't know, gaming awards and this and that. And I'm going to talk about how lazy I am. And like relating to the Alexa, because I was literally like in the middle of voice commands and shit when she's asking me questions. And like it just popped into my head immediately that I'm so fucking lazy. My camera is still in my truck. I haven't even taken it out of my truck since I left.
Dude, my mom has been asking for those pictures. Like, she wants to see the picture of all of us at
Really?
at Digital Ops, because we took that one last year and we haven't really. Well, she hasn't seen the one from this year.
Okay. I love that your mom wants to see that.
I'll make a post on GSN's forums tomorrow morning.
Do it.
She doesn't find
Before I
she
go
doesn't
live.
find it weird that's a giant gangbang?
There is a picture where there's some questionable things happening to Digital Flex.
Ooh. It would happen to Digi.
Of course.
Word. All right. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by tonight. We had an absolute blast with you guys. We will see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 15 of Crocs and Hot Pockets. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. You guys were fantastic. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, which if you're in Eastern Standard Time, you've got about 10 minutes to give yourself a good yank. Again, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Everybody, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, kitty.